everybody, how you doing? I'm Tom Garvey. I am the Sunday dinner chef. I need to get watch hours. I know there's a lot of other people, good friends, that are live right now, but I need to get some time in here. I've been neglecting my duties as far as doing some live streams, and I'm kind of rusty at it, as you can see. See if I can get this music off here. Kind of crazy. Yeah. There it is. Okay. Like I said, I am trying to get some watch hours up on this channel here. This channel has actually been taken off pretty well. And with that said, I haven't been doing any kind of lives or anything. I've been doing a weekly dinner type of thing, some collaborations and stuff. So I've been not going live too much on this channel, trying to just pick up some time with it. That's all. But I think I'm going to start doing some more lives on it because I started doing with our good friend Blue, and then I had some issues pop up, so I had to take care of that first. And this one, I want to just talk about food. On the other channel, I do some podcasts and stuff like that. But I really want to get into this a little bit here. I don't know how to get out of there. Oh, there you go. Let me open up the comments and see who's here. I got one person in. All right. There again, I don't want to be stepping on anybody's toes. I know Eddie's live right now from Devil Dog. And he just listened to him a little bit. He's coming up with a different streaming deal. I don't know exactly who it's from, but StreamYard has been treating me pretty well, so I'm going to hang with that a little bit. But you never know, things can go south. So let's see here. Well, I've been focusing pretty much on the keto channel, and I have had some issues with some health deals that I had to change, and this channel here is one of my, I don't know how to say it. This is my relaxing channel. Anybody who follows me, they know that I love cooking, and I love doing different things with it. So, the other channel, I'm stone cold keto on it. This one, what happens is if I make any kind of bread or pastas or potatoes or anything like that, there's nothing wrong with Marie, but normally she takes care of it. Hello, Lori. How you doing? Nice to see you. Appreciate you showing up. I don't do this often, but you know what? I need some watch hours on this channel. This channel is not monetized, and I'm trying to build it up. Let's see here. I hope everything's all right with you there, Lori. Great supporter, great person. But anyway, we'll see what happens here. I don't plan on. I don't know how to explain this. I don't plan on doing this more or less like this channel like I do with the keto channel. This channel is more for Sunday dinner. This is more reflecting back on my younger days, living at home, mom and dad, the whole bit. But then I carried that into my profession as far as restaurant chef, into our business. And I try to make it like Friday and Saturday nights were just like completely nuts. And Sunday was, after a long night or a long weekend, let's put it that way, Sunday was more or less our time. So what we did was we did comfort food, and we advertised to bring the family in. So we had a lot of tables, a lot of big tables. Our place could probably fit probably 430 people at one time. We tried not to do that too much because, that also took a toll on us. But also the idea of bringing people, or bring families into a restaurant, family dinners. I used to do half spring chicken and stuff like that. that's what this channel is all about. Getting back to the family, back to mom and dad, back to what they used to eat. Um, my mom, I mean, she would cook on Sunday like it was no tomorrow, like no tomorrow. I mean, soup to nuts. There was nothing that was not done. And with that said, I miss that because I was the baby of the family. So trying to keep going, bring this. That was good times in my life, really was, and I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. And this right here is, I mean, my wife Marie and I mean, like two peas in a pod. Now we just did a collaboration today. I just filmed it today for next week about. I was invited in to do this foods from around the world, Sicily, from Italy, and we chose Sicily because Marie's Sicilian. What a great time it was doing this. It really was. I mean, it was a lot of fun, and if you know anything about Sicily, you don't double talk nobody. So Marie took the lead on this one as far as mixing the meat up and stuff. It was good. Next Saturday, it'll be the premiere next Saturday. So yeah, Laura, you know what? It's dying. I mean, everything around us, and I don't want to sound like the old quack. The whole idea is, well, back in my day, that was good food. Really was. I mean, my grandson just started working in McDonald's. Okay, now he's 22 years old. Out here in Las Vegas, it's really hard to find a job. You don't pay income tax out here, but you pay for everything else, all the fees, everything. My daughter does Uber, Lyft, all that stuff. The licenses, the fees that you got to pay. I am going back and I'm getting my I guess my license to handle food out here. You never know, right? The fees are like that's what drives us. So no income tax, but you pay a lot of fees. So, but just to see that this channel alone right here, I try to. I just got done this tomorrow. Matter of fact, tomorrow will be the last of Forgotten Foods until next spring. It's just too hot out, throughout the summer to be cooking a lot of crazy stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting into some soups and some Sunday dinners, good roasts and stuff like that, and basically to probably try to, I don't know, soothe my own mind about things. There's only a couple restaurants out here that I go to that is just about home foods, or you can tell the chef pours his heart into it. So that's basically what it is. Anyway, like I said, I'm looking for watch hours on this channel. That's basically it. I mean, I'm trying to build up some kind of coalition to where I can, send me in something that you would like to see done, and I see if I can pull it off. Or I'd like to do a collaboration with a lot of different people. I mean, there's a lot of great cooks out there, home cooks. I don't mean somebody like me that worked their entire life at cooking food, but there is a lot of great. I watch a guy. He travels around, and people invite him into his house. Matter of fact, the guy just got back from Italy. I'm trying to get his name. I can't think of it right now. Hey, I'm freaking old, all right? But he goes into different houses with people, and they cook old school, old ways and stuff like that. I mean, most of the people that he deals with are in their 80s, making homemade pastas. I mean, just it's insane, really insane. So, also, I'm going to start doing some reviews out here. I don't downplay nobody. I don't give nobody a hard time or anything like that. I am going to go out and just show people what I like to have when I go out to eat out to a restaurant out here. Now, Las Vegas is very fast paced, very fast paced, and to go out and get hustled through, I don't do buffets. That seems to be that's also coming back out here, but not my cup of tea. First of all, I don't know how long the food's been sitting there, and coming from that industry, I don't know. You're giving me something that I had before. So, but I like going to different restaurants, different casinos that have uh, my kind of food. Okay, my kind of. It can be simple as hell. And the best thing, Black Guy, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Nice to see you. I'm gonna check you out. Anyway, getting back to that, um, going out to different restaurants and stuff. There's a couple places. I don't know how they do it, honestly, with the food costs and stuff like that. But they're true to their menu. Uh, family, actually, they were three partners. Okay, all worked for a certain casino that had. They all left basically at the same time. Most of them saved up enough money to um, to open up their own place. Okay, what a shot in the dark that is. So I don't know. Bi, you want to come up? I'm gonna set up the. Anybody wants to come up? I'm gonna. Let me see here how to do this. I'm gonna put it. Yeah. Put this down on here. Copy. Let's see, and paste. My man, Matt. Yeah, you're right, Laura. I mean, it is basically that's what it is. Uh, basically, cafeteria style. But this restaurant I go to, they stay pretty true to their. It's called the Tuscany Seafood and Grill. You know, pretty good. Barbecue Mike G, what's up, brother? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't talked to you in a while. Let me just check out over here at YouTube. Not going up. I don't want to step on Eddie. I don't want to step on anybody's toes. But I need watch hours, damn it. Is that one? That's how low my channel is. I can't find myself on here. That's crazy. YouTube Studio. Boy, I tell you. Anyway. Oh, there I am. I gotta kill that. And go back to StreamYard. All right. Mike, what's going on, brother? How you been, okay? Yeah, it's the Saturday dinner, chef. That's for sure. How you been, brother, okay? I haven't seen you in a while. Honestly, I've been kind of crazy with I mean, keeping up a couple different channels, but then I had some issues. I mean, I went off the rails a little bit with my diet, especially on the keto side of it. Start firing up this channel anyway, making breads and pastas and stuff, getting back to my element, and I sort of put myself in a little bit of jeopardy. But I also had that, I'm good, I'm all right. Nope, no, it hurt me pretty good. Matter of fact, next week I go see my doctor, and guess what? We're gonna duel. Anyway, what else is going on here? Yeah, you want to come up? Come up. I got it. Anybody wants to come up? The link is up there. I just shot it up there. So I know Eddie from Devil Dog. He's been looking at different platform. I actually got a pretty good deal with StreamYard here. So I don't know exactly what's going on. I turned around and I had the not the premium. I had next to the premium, and I told them I wanted to get out of it. I don't want to pay for it no more. And they sent me a thing where they cut my bill in half. And then all of a sudden they sent me this I got this other thing here that I can get the blackout mode, and within a week or 2 weeks, I'm going to get 1080p for the same price that I'm paying right now. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I've been out of the circle with everybody. I haven't been going on too many lives or anything, so I don't know too much. I love to cook. Let's see, Lori has. I love to cook a lot of soup. Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm getting into soup time right now. Really am. And I got a guest right here that has been MIA for a long time. El Duderino, what's up, brother?
Oh, dude, how are you?
Man, what's cooking? How's your leg? All right, and your knee?
Dude, I've never been in more pain in my life. I'm gonna tell you, they they effed up my pain management when I went in. I mean, when I when they went to, so I had my right knee replaced,
Okay.
and it was time. It was to the point I could barely walk. I can't barely walk now either. But so I asked them when they did the block. I didn't even want to remember it. So I know when I
Right.
had my hip replaced, they did that for me. It was just fine. I don't remember it. It was the worst excruciating pain I've ever freaking had. It was like grabbing an electric fence at like 440 volts or whatever. It
Yeah.
was intense, incredibly intense. And so when I got out, they let my wife back with me, and the blocks came off pretty quick. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
guys, I'm starting to get in some pain. There's some serious pain here. Tom, it took them an hour to figure out what the hell they were going to do with the pain. I was at the point I was crying. It hurt so bad.
Yeah.
I they
Dude,
screwed it up so bad.
dude,
Not
seven
happy.
months. 7 months I did that. 7 months what you're going through. Couldn't get out of bed. Couldn't walk. Couldn't I had a walker, okay, that I had with the seat, had to
Mm-hmm.
actually sit on it, okay? I'm 6 foot, okay? 240, 250, okay? Marie actually had to pull me, out of the room and to go into the bathroom. And then I mean just to pee was amazing. I mean, it was just completely nuts. So I totally
Yeah.
get it. And you know what they gave me? They gave me, it sounds crazy, but they gave me that oxy, but it wasn't a regular oxy. Okay. I said,
Yeah, they give some shit.
why would you do that? Why would you give me something that?
They gave me
So
some tramadol through the IV.
yeah, I
It
got
didn't
that
even
too. Yeah.
cut it. Didn't even take the edge off.
Yep.
And I'm telling these guys, serious. And I was told, well, I could take, 20, 30 minutes. I go, I've seen this enough times with my wife. It does not take 20, 30 minutes. Hey,
That's right.
Madwood, it does
Ed Wood.
not. And literally an hour later, they finally, I don't know, somehow or other they got on top of it, but it's been pain ever since. And then my insurance company's like, oh, hey, yeah, you can be back on the 16th of October. If not, if I'm in this kind of pain, screw you.
No. And here was the thing. Okay, with my knee deal was that, and dude, this is gonna sound crazy. I mean, a lot of people, they'll just shut me off, whatever. Okay, but I was feeling really good, eating correctly, the whole bit. Okay, when we get done playing at night, we go to the casino next door because they had a restaurant that was open all night long. Okay, and I'm going in there and I'm getting just a burger, and I'm watching these, the bandmates, and they're chowing down at French fries and cheeseburgers.
Oh, yeah. I
Okay,
think I remember you telling me this. Yeah.
yeah. So next thing you know, all of a sudden I started feeling bad. I stepped up onto the stage and collapsed. My knee just
Mm.
gave out.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
7 months later, okay, after I go see the doctor, you know what the doctor said to me?
Uh,
Knee replacement's not the answer for you, pal. He
uh,
says your legs twisted, and that's the same freaking leg I got. 13 screws in, plates and stuff like that. Okay. He said,
no.
you're out of line. You're just completely. I said, you know what? I had a prosecutor tell me that one time that I was out of line. but, but he said, no, I'm not going to recommend you getting a knee replacement. He said, I could. I really could. He said, but no. So he actually turned around and told me to go and um, see an acupuncturist and the whole
Huh?
bit. Yeah, I said, wow, that's kind of strange.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
If it works, it works, man. I've never been in pain like this before, Tom. I literally I sleep a minute or two at a time, and it's the strangest damn thing I've ever had because I will sleep and I'll wake up and I'll still. It's like I'll get up for just a moment and I'll still have the same damn dream I had before. It's like it's just a continuation. It is weird, and they're intense. I know it's the drugs, but
Yeah,
good.
of course.
It's I've never seen anything like it before. My hip, man, they replaced it, and life was good. It took. I mean, granted, it's only been 2 days. I get it, but their pain management sucks ass. Their my strength is my highest strength pain med is yeah. I can't even think right now. Uh, it's green beans. That's my highest pain med right there. No, it's
I'm
I've
gonna
got
say, listen, I'm an old bastard, okay? But here's the deal, all right? I have no problem. I went and seen one doctor, and they said to me, "Hey, you know what? Uh, I'm not going to put you on any kind of pills that's going to make you, addicted." I said, "Pal, let me tell you something. All right. Back in the day, I used to drop cocaine into scotch, drink it, and I had no problem. Okay, carried on. Don't tell me about that.
yeah.
You know what he told me to do? It's
Hmm.
legal out here. Go get yourself a vape pen, okay, with some marijuana in it,
Yeah, go
and
get stoned.
you'll sleep like a baby." And the hardest thing for me to do was I called my daughter. I need for you to go to the store. But that's everybody's different, but in the same token, Jesus crying out loud, it's horrible.
it's just it's been an eye opening. I guess what really bothers me is just how it's like I brought all these concerns up front, and it was like no big deal. Oh yeah, we got you taken care of. It's like before I did the spinal thing, he was like, oh, we got you on top shelf scotch. Do you feel it? And I went, well, maybe mid shelf, but no. Oh yeah, okay, we'll give you a little more. We'll give you a little. You feel it? And not really. Oh, it'll kick in. And then shortly after that, they went to start doing the block. I've never felt anything like it before. I grew up on a farm where we used to grab electric fences all the time. I never
Yeah.
felt anything like that before in my life.
Yeah. See
It's
what Troy
crazy.
had. See what Troy just said. His dad. Okay, went to see an acupuncturist. Boom, right back up again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
The sad part is that they can't fix you in 15 minutes when they come in to see you in the room. 15 minutes, or you're
Yeah.
going to be good. Everything's going to be fine. Right? When they put the screws in my broken leg in North Carolina, they put
Mm-hmm.
a toe tag on me.
Just a kid.
I said, "What are you talking about?" Oh, that's so nobody gets messed up and operate on the wrong leg. I said, "Or wind
Oh,
up dead." That's what a toe tag means to me. You
yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah. The doctor went over and did his initials on mine before, but it's that they harp on pain management. Pain management is the key to this, and I agree, it is the key. But I'm not seeing it. I'm sneaking it. They want me to do two uh, oxys every 8 hours. I'm doing three,
Yeah.
and it'll cut it. But eventually, I'm gonna run out of that shit.
That's where the problem is. I mean, if it's incorrect, if it's not fixed right, okay,
Yeah.
then you got a problem. So, like my surgeon told me, this guy was straight to the point, and that's what I like. I don't like no bullshit. All right. He said you're cocked. Everything is twisted with you, and it's been like that for years. So what you're doing is one side is bone on bone, but everything else is on the other side is fine. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
gotcha. He said, but if I go in and replace your knee, guess what? A year later, you're going to come back with the same problem. He says, so I don't recommend a knee replacement. Let's back up a little bit and see what's going on. I said, but I can't freaking walk. He said, I get that. He said, if I do the surgery, you're not going to walk either. Okay. So you know what? My hat's off to that dude right there because, hey,
Yeah. Yeah, he's not after the money.
I like a straight shooter like that.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. I don't know.
I do a lot of veggies. I'm really getting my veggie intake in lately.
Yeah, ice pack.
It's the best ice pack out there, man.
You know what I found better though, dude? Peas.
What's that? What is?
Peas. A
Peas?
bag of peas.
Oh yeah, I got those too. I just happen to have these out. Carrots work really good too. I don't like carrots, so like, that's perfect. Gene's like,
Yeah.
hey, I got one for you. Here's carrots. You don't like them anyway. He's like, oh, I'll be able to warm them up for you.
There you go. Better than a microwave. Unbelievable.
Takes a little longer, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a slow cooker.
Yeah.
Slow cooker. When I was telling people, you'll get through that. That's no problem. You'll get through it. Everybody's different. Everybody comes out different.
They are. Yeah.
Everybody
Everybody's
comes.
a little different.
I don't know. I don't get the issue with. Well, we can't give you this because long term you're gonna have pain, or you're gonna get addicted to something. All right. So after I had the surgery, and I didn't have surgery. After I had seen with the doctor the whole bit, and they put me on the pain meds, the whole, and see if you can get off it, stay off it, don't move. I had a nurse, rehab nurse, come to the house, and she came in. I'm in bed, I had the brace on, the whole bit, and she says, "Oh, you're not feeling well, are you? It's hurting a lot." Yeah. She went, "Get up." Whoa. And she actually helped me get back to it again. But then, like a jerk, I went back playing again and went back, same thing, went back up on the stage again. Off I went. So,
Yeah, I don't by any means. Well, technically I'm only out like 2.5 days at this point, but so I'm up and about, I'm getting around, but I don't remember my hip. People told me, "Oh yeah, it's going to be worse. It's going to be worse," but holy sheep dip, I didn't put into account it was going to be this bad.
yeah. And and the whole idea is when they're telling you this stuff, it's you're in a bed of roses with it, and yeah, you're gonna have pain. And we'll get you through that the whole bit. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just getting to the doctor's office. I'll tell you what, dude, how bad it was. I told my doc, I can't. What part of this don't you understand? I can't walk. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Well, they had an X-ray machine come to the house. They had one doctor and a surgeon come to my house. Okay, and they did everything from my bedroom. All right. 7 months later, okay, they said, "Sorry, we can't. There's nothing we can do to fix you. But you're in dire need of something." What the hell are you telling me? I'm in dire need of something.
So what are your options? Either they completely remove the leg, or you live with it. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. So
One of the things I found is great. This right here, this strap. I have the strap around my foot so I can. Oh, the bastard!
Yep.
It helps.
Yeah.
I've actually learned how to sleep sitting up pretty well too.
Yeah, that's the other.
Those grabbers too. These grabbers are fun.
Yeah, I got all the paraphernalia, all of it. But here's the thing. Did they tell you were 90% going to be better?
They told me 90-95.
90-95. Okay. Yeah, because when that happens, okay, and it doesn't, or it's the wrong way, they say, you might have stepped wrong. They're always out of the way. Always out of the way.
Yeah.
Have you had surgery?
That's why we've talked in the past. They practice. I'm going to leave, Tom. I'm going to leave, but I'm not really doing the YouTube thing anymore now that they've demonetized me. Jerks. But
Yeah.
I'll fill you in on what I got going on. It's something pretty cool.
Okay,
I
cool.
don't know.
Sounds good.
So, all right,
Just,
guys. Hey, it's good seeing everybody out there.
dude, thanks for
And
coming up, brother. I appreciate you.
thanks
You
for
know I
letting me
love you
come
to
on
death.
and gripe.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. All right. Take care. Wow. I talked to dude. Let's see, maybe 2 3 weeks ago, and then all of a sudden I seen something the other day. He sent out a little blast to everybody, that we're connected with, that he had a surgery, and I remember him talking to me about it. And you know what? When it happens to you, all right, like it did to me, well, try this, try that. Everybody has it until you go through it. Boy, I tell you what a pain in the ass it is. I mean, it really is. Literally trying to walk around, trying to do things, and especially trying to stay functional. I was, like I said, 7 months on my back. Luckily, I had some videos that were banked. I had some older videos that I redid. I had my computer, my laptop in the bed with me. And you know what? Who it took a toll on? It took a toll on Marie. For have Marie all of a sudden do everything. Not good, not good. And you know what it is? They don't think about that. Your doctor could care less. You're just a number. This should be on my other channel right now, because I go into that pretty much with eating keto and stuff. How they look at it and frown upon it, because they're drilled into their head that, you know what, you eat just everything fat the whole bit, you're going to die of cholesterol. I said to a doctor not too long ago, please prove to me, please tell me the guy's name who died from complete cholesterol takeover. Anyway, I feel bad for dude. I really do, because you know what? I've been there. And at my age, right, dude's pretty young, but at my age, that it could be catastrophic. It's just, I don't know. I don't get it. And to argue with a doctor, right away they tell you, well, go somewhere else. Go see somebody else. I don't know. But he's a good friend, and for him to be in that much pain and come up, I appreciate it, dude. I really do. I love you to death. I love you and the family. And plus, he's raising his grandkids. Well, he's not really raising them, but they're living with him. So, his son and his two grandsons, they're cute little guys. You need a lot of energy to get around with them. Been there, done that. Almost 50. Boy, I tell you what, Terry, I'll kill to be 50 again. Holy crap. How you doing, kiddo? You all right? Man, you're going through some hell too, I know. Jesus. I don't know. But that's complete craziness. Well, anyway, like I said, getting back to with this channel in particular, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to stir up some old memories. And it's kind of hard to do, because if I look at my analytics, my fan base, or the people that watch the channel, is between 25 and 34. Okay, I have a grandson that age, so it's kind of crazy. It really is. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bring back from the restaurant days, with some different items that you can cook at home without breaking the bank because of the food prices and stuff. So I mean, it really is heartbreaking to see how. I just watched my daughter go through it. I mean, the prices and stuff, and my two grandsons are over 6 foot. Okay, one's 22 and one's going to be 16. The 16-year-old is 6'5". Okay, I mean, come on, unbelievable. Yeah, see, Terry, that's the other thing. Uh, Getting approved. Wait till next year. It's going to get worse next year. Believe me. Believe me. I don't know, Lori. 72 and 77. God bless you. I tell you, this is unbelievable. I'm going to be 70 in next month. All right. Maria's already 70. It's just to talk. Maybe you can relate to this. I don't know. Or mostly anybody here can relate. When I go to the doctor's office, they have the glass sliding doors, okay, and you know they open the door and you hand them your credentials, and once they see your age, they start. You need to give. Hold on a minute. I'm not freaking deaf, okay? I'm 69. I'm not deaf. I mean, they start talking to you in a different way. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's completely crazy. Well, next year they're doing away. I don't know if you're collecting Social Security or anything like that, but they're backing away from a lot of different. Let's see. They have the donut hole. Okay, so rather than going after the big pharma and have them lower the prices completely, for instance, I have one medication that I'm on. All right. All year long, it costs me $47 for a 30-day supply. This is a medication that they put me on back in 2015, and when I was 35%, they told me I was 35% blocked. Okay, so in order to keep it unblocked, they put a small stent, one of the smallest stents they can put in, and they said they did it for preventative reasons. So in order for them to actually put a stent in to be clarified, all right, it has to be 60% or more, 65%, I believe, more. Mine was 30 to 35% blocked. They put a small stent in and they put me on this medication. All right. Long story short, I was supposed to be off that medication 6 months. So here it is, 2024. They put it in 2015 or 16. Okay. And I've been paying for this medication ever since. It's one of the most expensive ones, blood thinner and anti-clotting. Eliquis is the name of it. So being that it's only 10 or 12 years old, okay, it doesn't go generic. So what they're going to do is normally what happens, right now I'm in a donut hole this year. So it went from, for a 30-day supply, it went from $47 to 118 and change. Now, I have to get samples from the doctor. I can't afford it. I just can't, flat out cannot afford to pay that every month. Now, if you get a 90-day supply, times that by 3, 118, and that's what it is. Anyway, next year they're doing away with the donut hole. So what's going to happen is, and plus they raised what the total price is going to be as far as what they pay and what you pay. So with that said, they're going to turn around and say, hey, listen, if you can't afford it, here's what we're going to do. We're going to break it up for you, and you can start making payments. The hell's it? What are you talking about? Okay, if you can't afford it, for $47, and it raises to 118, what makes you think out of all them payments? So I mean, they're worse than a used car lot. Trying to save that. Plus, they're going to start backing off what different provisions. Okay, what a doctor can do for you. In other words, you're going to have to pay a little bit more out of pocket. So when they turn around, oh, it's going to be good, no, it's not. It's not going to be good. Yeah, exactly. Completely right. And the worst part about this, Terry, is that's just here's what the thing is. NBL, what's up, brother? They're going to turn around and they're going to start putting people. How can I say this? They're going to start putting people on. Being that it's not going to be in a donut hole, but on this Ozempic and stuff like that to lose weight, the whole bit. So there again, what they're doing is they're working with Big Pharma to begin with. This is just my opinion. So Ozempic is $1,000 a month for them pens. Okay, one shot a week. 4 pens, $1,000. All right. So now you're going to be able to start paying for that. All right. So you can, Yeah, and that's going to be the same thing. In other words, Terry, that's going to be the same way as me as on Social Security with the same stuff. So you're going to really have to watch how they're going to manipulate you to be put on different medications. You got to really watch it. So yeah, so you got to be careful with how you're doing. I'm trying to get off this damn medication. They won't let me. Well, you might go into, they scare you, scare tactics. Well, you know what? You might go into might have a stroke. You could do this, you could do that. Yeah, I could get hit by a bus too if I step out in the street. You know, it's a shame. It really is a shame. You know, on here, I didn't really want to go down this rabbit hole, but you know what? It's worth the talk because this is the problem going forward. And and I don't get political. I don't turn anything into politics or everything. To me, it is all it's base driven as far as money. Okay, capitalism, the whole bit. Yeah, it's good. I love it. All right, but once they start taking over and start taking advantage of people, scaring the living shit out of you about what's going to happen in the future. Okay, that's no way to live. Especially as us getting older. It doesn't make sense. It just does not make sense. Food prices. I started my podcast with the other channel, Tom's Real Food Podcast. My wife says to me, "You start out really good and then you start yelling." One podcast I had to do 3 or 4 times because I lost my mind with it, about food prices. So it's just that's why I like to see different cooking channels. I like to see different people taking them, their family into their world and cook for yourself, no matter how you do it. All right. I like to buy in bulk, from being back in the day, the chef, the whole 9 yards. But I'll take big cuts of meat and I'll make 20, 15, 20 different meals out of that one cut. And plus it's just the two of us. So, but I feel bad for people with families right now. It's completely nuts. It is completely crazy. I hope everybody's doing all right, having a good weekend. Normally I don't come up on Saturday nights because usually I'm out playing, but had a little problems with the music end of it. So that's what I'm doing now. Yeah, here's my man right here. What's up, brother? Let's see, Troy. Yeah, Troy, it's... Boy, I tell you what, you are 100% right. And just stop and think about buying meats, okay? Meat, okay, is run by 4 major corporations, okay? I know a couple of the names, but I know 2 are from the U.S. and 2 are from South America, okay? That's the biggest beef processors, okay? And that control the prices. And that's why we're paying what we're paying, because there's only 4 people. They cut out the middleman. They cut out the little guy. They cut out the farmer. All right? There's a guy I watch on YouTube. Love watching his stuff. He can get a little nuts at times, but Jesus, crying out loud. Here's my friend right here. Not for nothing, Homestead. Ginger, how you doing, kiddo? Nice to see you. Thank you for coming up. Really am. What I'm doing here is I'm looking for watch hours for this channel. I have a lot of subscribers and it really took off, but watch hours are dropping, and I'm gonna make sure I can keep up with everything that I'm doing. So, Ginger saying hello to everybody. Yeah, but that's just the way it is. I left a link on YouTube. Maybe I'll pop it up again. Anybody want to pop up? Let me just keep moving down here. Let me do that one more time. It's been a while since I've been doing this. I'm forgetting a lot of stuff. Don't say because I'm getting old. All right, let's see here. There it is. Everybody want to come up? Come yonder. Everybody saying hello, back and forth. And you know what? And you know the whole debate about you know what I'm sick of the freaking politics bullshit. I'm tired of it. I'm just done with it. I'm gonna live my life and let's everybody get along. Hey, how you doing? I don't need to hear none of this crap. But in the same token, though, everybody has their the way to say it. So. Yeah. So, dude was on a little while ago. Everybody know the dude, the grilling dude, Mike. Mike had knee surgery the other day, and he's going through hell. He's going through living hell with it. And there again, right? Oh, you'll be fine. We'll put you on. And once they get you on pain pills, and all of a sudden you got to go to pain management for the second or third, I can't remember. Then you got to go see some whack job. Okay, telling you that. Well, you know what? You better got to wean you off that painkiller. Yeah, you know what? That's why I carry a cane with me. Here, now you need painkillers. It's a shame. Really is a shame. But that's it. Yeah. Good. So Ginger, how'd you wind up this year with your garden and stuff like that? Everything out here, I mean, cooked, just flat out baked. I feel bad for Marie because she planted a lot of different things, and that stuff that we did, since we've been out here a couple of years. Just everything just dried up. So she was kind of a little dysfunction about it, but there it is right there. Anyone want to come up? But yeah, put on a shirt. This is PG here, Simon. Yep. And Troy, that's the bottom line, and this is what this channel is all about right here. And, the keto channel, I get chastised for saying, well, I don't eat keto, this and that. Well, I tell you what, I mean, everything I cook is just whole foods. That's all it is. Just but this channel here is trying to stretch things out. Restaurant quality, okay, that you can definitely cook at home. Definitely cook at home and not to be not to be too much money. I mean, and that's what it's all about. There's two of us, okay? And I go to the store and I watch these young people and they got their phones and they're just like, what the hell with the prices? I mean, it's just I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's a shame. Yeah. I don't know. I'm up there. I remember when you would go to the store, most stuff was $1.98. And then I can remember my mother ragging because everything went up to $2.98. It's amazing. It really is amazing. My daughter with her two sons. I mean, they're huge, right? And they like to eat and whatever, but just I don't know. And then when I tell her, she tries to do keto as much as she can because it is not that I'm pushing that on anybody. I don't push that on anybody, right? But if you just get away from sugar. I don't mean totally get away from it, but if you get away, loosen things up a little bit with sugar, okay, drop the carbs down a little bit. Guess what? You'll come out of it 100% better. And I'm not pushing nothing on nobody. My whole thing is to eat whole foods and get away from the junk, basically. Terry, I'm going to tell you something. I went to the store yesterday because I just got done tonight. That's why I'm on here. I just got done for a collaboration for next week. Okay, we're doing the people I deal with in these different collaborations, food from around the world, sections of Italy. Okay, I got Sicily. I had to because Marie's Sicilian. Anyway, just going to the store to get the odds and ends back and forth again was $70. I mean, four or five items that I had to get, $70. I mean, come on. Michelle, how you doing, kiddo? How you been? All right, nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. I really do appreciate it. Michelle got a great collaboration going on right now about her I guess, survival and stuff like that, or with your, help me out here, kiddo, with your prepping. That's what it was. And you know what, Michelle? I haven't seen the two doctors. I haven't seen them in a while. I don't know what's going on with you two, but a lot of the friends, a lot of the older friends, they don't show up anymore. But I watched your thing, and two doctors came up, and I said, "Holy crap! I ain't seen them in a long time." I like them, nice people. Cooked much? Oh yeah. And Lori, when I'm telling you what, when these kids come over my house, holy crap, they don't know. They look at me. The younger guy looks at me. He'll be eating. He look at me and say, "Pop, is this keto?" Damn right it is. Keep eating. But I mean, they can chow. I mean, good God. Let's see, Troy. I'm attempting to make homemade. Oh yeah, tip top. Steak, cheese, and hot pocket. You know what? That basically what that is a what do you call it? Is a calzone, brother.
Hey,
My friend, my friend, my friend.
my friend, how are you?
Good kiddo. How you been?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Okay, so just so Marie doesn't feel so bad, um, my garden, let's see, my basil has done fantastic.
Can't
Of
grow it.
course, we love the basil. My herbs have done really good. Hey, Lori. Hey, Michelle or JJ. But yeah, I mean, it's been hot, but I got a really late start. So I was a little disheartened too. So tell Marie she is in very good company.
I told
I,
you know what
you know, I got
I
that
told I,
downtrodden face.
I told Marie. I said, you know what? I said next year what we're gonna do? We're gonna plant everything with butter.
Yeah.
This way, when it cooks, it'll be nice basted. It'll be great.
Butter
It
makes
was
everything better. That's what Paula says.
it was it was horrible. I mean, God, I don't even. But now she came in today. She was all bent out of shape. She came in. She says, "Damn it! One of the pepper plants now just got a flower on it. September, getting ready for
Yeah.
October.
Okay,
That's
I
what it
got
is.
pepper plants that have peppers that are like as long and skinny as my finger, and that's it. And I'm like, come on, guys, you got to grow quicker because winter's coming. You're gonna
This
get snapped back.
this was the hottest, okay, that we've seen
Yeah,
since I've been here. Anyway, and just with different local news and stuff like that. It has
yeah,
been. We had here in Henderson. We had, which I'm like maybe 8 miles from the Strip.
uh
Okay,
huh,
from downtown, the heart of Vegas, Fremont Street.
yeah.
So I'm like 8 miles away from that. They said this was the hottest they've seen in I don't know how long.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh!
the hottest we had
Hello.
was 128.
Holy cow!
I said I
How
could
can you
sous vide meat.
breathe in that?
I could
Yeah,
sous vide
sous
meat.
vide me.
Right in your balcony.
Yeah, exactly. Simon, what's up, brother? How you been?
Good, sir. How you been?
Oh, can't complain.
Hey,
Nobody will listen. Nobody will listen.
Your
well,
StreamYard looks different than mine.
My StreamYard?
Yeah, you got more little panels and stuff in the chat, which other stuff over here.
have you gotten the latest StreamYard email?
Mm-hmm.
I pay for the year, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
do
got.
too. I'm coming up for renewal in October, and
Well, let me
I'm
give
like,
you,
What's the new fee
Ginger. I'm going to give
for?
you. Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What's the new fee for yearly?
go
Who, for
ahead,
me?
Tom. You want to share? I don't know if we
Okay.
should share since we're on StreamYard. I don't want them to cut you off.
No. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. I turned around and I said I'm canceling StreamYard. I'm done. Okay, I was paying
Hmm.
$20 some a month for it. Okay, I don't do that much lives and this and that. Blah blah blah. I'm getting off. All right. They turned around and said, "I'll tell you what. come back for half.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So I paid $10 for to pay, at that time for 10 on the site,
Yes.
the whole
Yes.
bit. And now I just got an email from them 2 weeks ago
Uh-huh.
that they're giving me the blackout, the dark mode.
Uh-huh.
Okay, 1080p, and something else that I can for the same price because I'm a loyal
Wow.
customer.
Okay,
So I
well, maybe
say,
I should just let mine go then, and then just wait for them to send me something because I was at like $20 a month, right? We paid under, it
It
was
was
like,
240 for the year.
yeah.
What I
Okay,
paid.
so my new rate is going to be $431 a year,
Oh yeah, I'm done.
almost doubled, and I'm like, nah,
yeah,
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 Devil
no.
Dog was talking about what he's using for streaming now instead of StreamYard.
Who's that was talking about that?
De- Devil Dog.
Oh, what has he gone to?
It's
he went
called.
to Fox streaming,
It's called. Oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong.
Stream Fox or something like that. But
I
see,
know you can
there,
stream straight from YouTube,
I
but I
listen, I
don't know that
listened to
people
him.
could stream it to their audience.
I listened to him earlier. I was going to go up with him, but then he went off and then came back on again.
Yeah.
Sorry, going back up again. But what happened was, I mean, I went to OBS. I went to I try to do everything through OBS, and here's what I was. Let me clarify this here. What I was trying to do, I was trying to do live cooks through StreamYard, put it up, and what a mess.
Really?
Oh, what a mess. Wasn't StreamYard's fault, okay? The cameras I had and stuff like that, and I was doing it from my laptop,
Yeah.
was just glitching, slow, the whole bit. Mics were kicking in and out, the whole bit. And I said, you know what? It's just not worth it. This right here, okay, now if I turn around and I put my cameras out, now the cameras I have are for 1080p, okay? Getting a microphone. So I had to go take everything and put everything through OBS to get the clarity to put up on here.
Yeah.
Ginger, you talk about, I'm retired.
Yeah.
I don't
I
want to do
shouldn't have
this
to
stuff.
work this hard.
And Marie says, I'm going for a walk. Why are you going for a walk? Your language.
Yeah. I'm
son
trying to
of
get away from you.
Right. Exactly.
She's walking away from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so the bottom line was that I just, I told him I'm done. I have no more. I don't want to do it. Well, here, let's try this. Try it this way, try it that way. So, I mean, they were pretty decent with me, StreamYard. Picture's pretty clear. As if I do it this way.
Yeah.
Once I try to set different.
It was a Streamlabs.
Yeah,
Stream
yeah,
lines.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So once I try to set different cameras up and different stuff, that's a lot of work.
That's what Megan and I were finding during Craft and Chat when we were doing like a bunch of charcuterie boards. I would have me on one camera, her on another camera, and then she had a camera pointing down on the board that she was making. Right. And I don't know if like some of the internet was not quite as stable because I'm off grid, so mine is a MiFi box that I use, and I hook my computer up to that. I don't know if it was part that, I don't know, but I was having some issues too, and I was like, "Dang, this is like, this is like work. Come on, one of my recent videos, I was out in the garden, and I was like, I need a camera crew. This is too much work."
And the funny part about it is that what I wanted to do is I was going to try, Mike and Lee. I let them to go off onto their own. I walked away from it because they clicked. I'm moving on. I was trying different things. I was trying to go different ways with what I went. I became. How to explain this? I became, I guess, a little bit more belligerent about my channel and about what I was doing. I went after a couple doctors, okay, about different things. Oh yeah.
Yes, I saw one of those. I saw one of those. By the way, I have to ask you an opinion on okra. Don't let me forget that because I'm old if I don't say it right now. So you finish, but remind me okra.
I went off on this one doctor because all of a sudden he pulled up. All right, now he this one particular doctor
I know
started
who you're
carnivore,
talking about.
started keto, started carnivore the whole bit, and then
Showing
started
his abs.
and started ragging about olive oil.
Yeah.
I've been cooking more longer than he's been alive.
Don't be coming for my olive oil.
Okay, not even that, but he don't know what he's talking about. But he's got 40 some thousand people that watched him on that right there. So that's when I lost my mind. So I said to Maria,
Yeah.
she says, "Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing?"
I still haven't used your olive oil bottle, so I'm still using this.
She said, "You're gonna lose everybody." I said, "At this point, I don't care because son of a bitch is lying." Okay. So anyway,
Well,
what I'm doing is
oh, Lori, that's funny. Lori said I accidentally posted this on his channel. Oopsie.
so what I did was I turned around, I did what I had to do, and on the podcast I started a podcast. Okay. And
I saw
I
that.
had
If
I
I leave,
had
I'll
a-
come right back. I'm sorry. If I leave,
Okay.
I'll come right back.
no problem, son. So on the podcast, what I did was I didn't know what I was doing with it. Okay. And at one podcast I did had like 3,500 people that followed it.
Mhm.
I deleted
Nice.
it. No, I deleted
Oh,
it
why? What the heck are
'Cause-
you thinking?
because I didn't know what I was doing. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, the bottom line was, I went after this dude and I said, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. He got back to me, by the way. He sent me a message.
Oh, did he?
Oh
Wow.
yeah.
Maybe it was
What
because Lori accidentally dropped it in his chat.
He said to me, "What qualifications do you have?" I said, 35 years, probably feeding your mother and father at a restaurant.
Yeah. There
Okay.
you go.
I said, you come up out of nowhere, okay, with 340 some thousand subscribers, telling people wrong stuff. You don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, you don't do that. So anyway, that was the gist of that. So I told Marie, here's what I'm doing from now on. Clean food, and that's what I'm doing. Now-
Yeah. That's it.
now,
And
on this-
you know what? I just bought some sweet potatoes yesterday. I peeled some, diced them. I'm going to put them in the oven with a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder. And that's going to go with some chicken. And
Yeah.
just eat clean. Just eat clean.
Yeah.
And don't come from my olive oil, okay? Because
and
that we're
here's
going to
what-
fight then.
Exactly. And here's what I try to explain to everybody. Because I cook like that on the other channel, okay,
Mhm.
is because I have type 2 diabetes.
Right.
Not anything else. Everything I cook on that channel, anybody can eat. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna
Yeah.
hurt you. You're not gonna get a K come up on the top of your head saying, "Oh, he just ate keto." Oh shit, what do you know?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's just that's the way I eat. Clean.
Uh-oh.
Just clean eating, that's it.
You're going
This
to be
channel-
you're one of the pod people now.
Yeah, exactly. This channel here, I don't know if anybody's seen it, but I did one for the 4th of July and we did hot dogs, okay? I
Mhm.
did from New Jersey, this hot dog, famous place, okay? And from the camera, I picked the hot dog up, all right? And it looked like I was eating it, but I went over my shoulder and Marie took a bite.
Sight.
And I put it. Yeah, exactly. and that's where we get around that kind of stuff. So, all right, okra. What's up with okra?
Okay, so I vow to, if I grow it in my garden, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna at least try it. Okay. It all started 4 years ago with yellow squash. I didn't like yellow squash. There was a lady at the little general store down the street from us. I called her mama. I just said, what can I plant? What can I plant for you in my garden? Because they don't have room for a garden. She said yellow squash. Well, before I could get the squash harvested, she passed away.
Oh.
So I said, you know what? In honor of Mama, I'm going to eat this yellow squash. And I ate it and I loved it. Okay. I mean, I've tried squash other places before, thought it was disgusting. I made it, looked up quite a few recipes. I just sauteed it in a pan with olive oil, garlic, and, salt and pepper. Loved it. And I said, okay, from this day forward, anything that I am rejecting in my diet, I'm going to try to grow it. And I'm just going to at least try it. So this year, had a friend send me some okra seeds. And she loves okra. She loves fried okra. Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms. I threw the okra seeds in the ground, and I'll be darned, I'm growing okra like crazy.
Right there.
Oh, wow. Oh, yellow squash on there. Yeah, that looks good.
That was
looks good.
That was some chicken kebabs with a bunch of veggies, including yellow squash.
Ginger, you know Simon, right?
That looks wonderful.
Oh, here's a whole
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I
okay,
do.
okay. I'm sorry. Wow, nice.
That was dinner last night.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Those look. Wow, that looks amazing. So I don't like fried squash. I don't care for it. We'll say it that way. I'm not a fan of it fried. I don't like it in soups and stews because I don't like the consistency of the center. But Christine said, dice it up raw, throw it in a salad. Oh my gosh, is that delicious? It adds that crunch like celery would or cucumbers. But what else can you do with okra that doesn't make it like slimy? Anything did you know of?
Okra. Well, Cajun cooking is loaded with okra. Okay, and okra. What happens with okra? What it'll do is it'll turn around and thicken the sauce because of the slime that comes out of it. That's the only way to put it. Okay, that's why when they deep fry it or bread it or deep fry it, okay, that doesn't come out. All right.
Right.
Okra is great if you're making something. Now, but it's high in carbs, very high in carbs.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okra is very high in carbs, but you can make a. Let's see. Say if you're making a beef stew or something like that, and you don't want to use flour to thicken it. Okay, you can cut up an okra and put an okra in it, and that'll help thicken it. And I think it's a little bit more healthier that way than you would want to use flour, like a roux or something. But what I've been doing lately is I've been going back to my old way. In a restaurant, we would make a roux, and I'd have a pan with the roux already made, and that's what I would do, thicken up my sauces. But then later on, I was just taking almost softened butter and throwing it into a pan with flour. Okay, just run around like that and just putting that in. So you, maybe an inch by inch, square, like a regular butter patty. Soften, press it down into some flour, and then put that in to thicken up. So you're not using as much flour.
Yeah. Okay.
On it. But okra you can use to thicken up some soups and stuff like that also. But it's very high in carbs. I love okra.
And they're not good carbs,
fried
right?
okra. Yeah, it's high in carbs. Yeah, it's pretty high in carbs.
Dang.
It's more starchy than anything,
Ah,
almost like a bit. Yeah.
almost like a potato.
Yeah. Now, what you were saying before with sweet potatoes and stuff, now I can get away with that. I mean, I can really get away with cutting up some sweet potatoes, even some white sweet potatoes. You can get away with that also. But I got the amount that I would eat. That's the problem.
You got to watch that. Yeah, because that turns into sugars, right?
Yeah, and see the whole problem is any kind of root will do that. But I urge you to try a radish.
Okay. I saw you do radishes like potatoes. Bake them in the oven, and they come out like potatoes. So I'm going to have to do radishes in my garden.
Marie loves radishes just to eat them like that, but they're also they're a little high in carb. Not extremely high, but they're a little higher. But if you slice them, even if you saute them in a pan, the heat comes right out of them.
Yeah. They're a little
And
bitter to me, a little hot, spicy. So I'm gonna. So once you cook them, it cooks that hotness out of them.
ooh, spaghetti squash. Now I got to tell you something. On the other
My
channel,
favorite.
uh, on the other channel, all right, I went carnivore for almost 2 months, almost 8 weeks. Yeah.
Really? Dale
Yeah, good.
just started that. Dale at 9 Acre Family Farms. He was challenged because he was trying to look for something to do for weight loss. And he was challenged by Southwest Living with Val
Hmm.
to do carnival. She said, give me 60 days. Just do it for 60 days. So he has just started that. I'm going to have to tell him that you're doing
Well,
carnivore.
well, what I did, the only reason why I did carnivore was because I went off the track after I hurt I was laid up for 7 months. Wasn't playing. Had to get out of the band, the whole bit. But what
Okay.
happened was my blood sugar went through the roof.
Yeah.
So my metabolism alone is if I eat something off color, in other words, if I have high carbs or something, because you know what, Ginger, I was, oh, poor me.
Yeah.
Oh, why can't I have? I want to have pizza. Why can't I have pizza? At one point, I'm laying.
You went through that phase, huh?
Yeah. And Marie, you know what Marie said?
Hmm.
I'll kill you. Leave me alone. But the funny part was that trying to get back on track again, it was nuts.
I bet.
So what I did was I said, the only way I can do this is I got to go carnivore. So what I did was I ate meats, and the way they explain carnivore to people is ribeyes. You can't afford it.
No.
You can't afford it.
They're
So I'm
too
gonna buy a
expensive.
whole chub of what do they call that?
Ground beef?
What's that?
Is it ground beef?
No, not ground beef. I get the whole thing of the whole
The whole roll of
chuck roll. I get the whole chuck roll, and I would cut that up into steaks and this and that. And I did that for almost 8 weeks.
Wow.
Nothing but meat. And everybody gets a bad impression that if you go keto, you eat a lot of bacon. You don't. I don't. If anything, I'll do pork belly.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And the bacon is bacon again. That's even crazier with the prices. So the bottom line was I not looking for weight, but my blood sugar dropped below 200.
Oh no, that's good, right?
Yes.
Cholesterol went up.
Oh shoot.
My LDL went up. But here's the thing. I told the doctor, I says, and she's a woman. I said, get your husband and other cousins or whatever you have, and I'll fight every one of them. Okay? And tell me who died from high cholesterol. You're not. They couldn't answer it. Okay? But anyway, that's my fight with them. But everything else, my blood sugar dropped back down again. My A1C dropped back down again. So everything's back in check other than
Your cholesterol.
the cholesterol, which then only went up 20 points.
And
What
is
is
that
your,
from the fatty red meats?
Oh yeah, that's all
Yeah.
I ate.
Okay. No, I mean, is that the reason why it jumped up? Was because
Basically, yeah. Because I had no carbs, none
what's
whatsoever.
your A1C?
A1C, well, I had it, Simon. I had it down to 5.6,
Great.
and because I said, poor me, I can't have it, went back up to 9.1.
Ouch.
Yeah,
I'm feeling sick as mine at 6.5. I was
that's great.
I was at 5. It went up 1.5 points.
So now it dropped, okay, but everything else went up. But there's I'm not worried about it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's the least of your worries.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
that poor, pitiful me kind of thing too going sometimes because I love lemonade.
Oh.
I cannot. I used to drink lemonade. I used to drink Simply Lemon, Simply Lime, that juice in the store. And I'm telling you, it now, I guess it's just come with age. I get the worst heartburn anytime I try to drink lemonade. And I'm like, can't do
Really?
it. But I'll do it every time. I'll say, I'll just have it just this one time. I'll have a little bit of lemonade. Let me buy a bottle of it, and I do, and then I spend the next 24 hours in excruciating heartburn.
Ginger, I went from thinking heartburn. I mean, to go to bed, I'd actually have to sit up to go to bed, okay, with heartburn.
Heartburn is terrible. I mean, you literally think you're having a heart attack. It's terrible.
So after I would get done work, all right, we'd get in a car. A bunch of us go into Lower Manhattan, into Little Italy, okay, and we'd sit down and have some clams and some galamad, some hot sauce, bread. And I had one guy who used to argue all the time because I used to drink my Chianti with ice because in the kitchen it was hot.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to drink hot wine, so I would put ice in my and drink that like that. So when I go to this place, I would have my Chianti with ice, and he'd go out of his mind. Summon a bitch.
Summon a bitch. I like that.
The whole bit. What, he said, what part of Italy are you from? I said, Dublin. Dublin, Ireland. Anyway, come to find out that later on, once I started doing this with keto, I'm going back 5-6 years now. Once I started doing this and laid off the bread, okay, which I am a bread hound. Hi, I'm Tom. I love a good loaf of, baguette or whatever.
I never met a bread I didn't like.
Right. It was the bread that was giving me the heartburn, not any of the hot foods or anything like that I was eating. Yeah. I mean, it's almost nuts.
Yeah.
But you tell that to people who don't understand what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They look at you like, yeah, okay, yeah. He's nuts.
Lori, I did try using real lemons. I actually was gifted like a whole box full of lemons. And what did I do? I squeezed them all. I took the juice. I strained it to get the pulp out. I got the seeds out. I put it in ice cube trays, put it in the freezer, and then I would take like 2 cubes out and I would make a whole thing of lemonade. Just out of that, I would use just regular sugar to sweeten it. And oh my gosh, it still gave me heartburn. It was terrible. I don't know.
Have you tried just the rind?
No, I have not tried just the rind.
Make a pitcher of water, put some ice in it, and do a whole lemon. Rind it. Just drop that in there, and then when you drink it, strain it somehow. If you got a strainer, just strain it off and try it that way. See if that happens. I don't know.
If that helps. Look at there. There's Miss Christine Gillum Farms. Hey, sister.
Well, hello. Thank you for coming in. Was your ears ringing because we were talking about you?
We were talking about you just a little bit ago, and the gifted okra seeds that you gave me.
Now I got to ask her a question. Okay. The beef that they raise, do they eat any of that beef themselves? Themselves, or it's just everything's for sale?
I don't want to misquote. They actually harvested one of their brangus this year, primarily venison. They do, but this year they have done beef. They did one of their cows, and Johnny on his channel, Gillum Farms, did an entire video of after they harvested it, what all they got from it. And it would blow your mind if you saw all the meat, all the different cuts they got from the one cow. And they gifted it, some of it to their daughter. They shared it with her. They've been eating big old thick brangus steaks, and I mean, it looks amazing. And they said the meat is just absolutely wonderful. And, we did the same thing with one of our pigs. We harvested one of our buddies, and I'm gonna tell you something. The bacon is amazing.
Oh man!
But
you know what?
Everybody gets mad at me when I say, okay, I'm making Wilbur bacon this morning. They're like, don't say it, Mom. Don't say that. And I'm like, listen, you got to be realistic about where your food comes from.
Oh, people. Yeah, without a doubt.
We loved him. We treated him so well. We did everything for him. He was the sweetest. And
that's what he's there for. That's exactly what he's there for.
That was his purpose on the homestead. Yep. And we gave to him, and he's given back to us now. And it's better than any bacon I've made.
Did you smoke it?
No, huh? We took it to the processor. They
They did it.
cured it for
They
us.
cured it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
okay.
did all that
They
for
cured it
us.
for you. Now,
Yeah, and the ground pork, I cannot even tell you. His hang weight was like 321,
nice.
and we ended up with 4 bags of lard for me to render down.
Right.
Kept all of that. I'm going to tell you something. I am finding all kinds of new ways to use ground pork. It
Oh,
is so good, and you can just go any direction with that.
Yeah, anything you can do with ground beef, you know.
I had a channel. He's pretty big. Simon, you might know the guy, Al. You know, Eat More Vegans.
Yes.
Okay, well, he did a thing. Me and him go back and forth. We talk a little bit. He did a he did a thing. He switched up his channels, which I really like
He's
what
got 2
he's
channels.
doing.
Yeah, he's got 2 channels
well,
now.
I mean, he's going out and talking to people who do barbecue or whatever it is, and makes it like a documentary. Very interesting to watch, and he does a really good job on it. But he put up a thing about saying at this one place in North Carolina where the people started out doing this, blah 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 blah, and now they're doing pork steaks. Well, damn it, I've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I mean? Taking off the getting the whole Boston butt, and I cut it up to the bone.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, tomorrow I'm making one for the Sunday for this channel, Sunday Dinner Show.
Yeah.
I'm getting back into old school Italian cooking.
Ooh, I love it.
So I'm going to be making a pork roast with a little bit of tomato and a little bit of vegetables and stuff like that. And matter of fact, today I had to switch things out because I have a crank from my making pasta, and I was thinning it out, and I had to throw the pasta out because I seen metal shavings in it.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, there's another argument I got to go through with people. So I had to switch things up and do it with what I had on hand. I had to use zucchini. You'll see it next week. Anyway, but me and him went back and forth about it. He said, you can't find pork steaks. Let's make your own. What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Cut your own. They're fantastic. Cut your own. I don't know.
Yeah.
But living in North Carolina, I used to get beef from the farmers down the street. I used to get the pork from pigs, turkeys. Okay, raised turkeys that they grew for turkeys. And my other neighbor, way down the road. When I say my neighbor, they were 2 miles away. I miss that place. Really do miss it. But I can't. Here's the thing. I'm going to be 70. I can't do the work no more. I can't. I just, you know what I mean. I have to get back, gear back a little bit about what I'm doing. So I was kind of interested with Christine and with their beef and stuff like that. That's fantastic because we used to get the grass fed. That's my other argument I have with people. How do you know that's 100% grass fed beef?
Yes.
When I say it.
Because we know what the organic market is in the store. We know, and free range eggs. Okay, they only have to have like 5 by 5 foot or something to be considered free. What?
A little patch of grass. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ginger.
just a little Patrick. You got to be kidding me. What? I keep mine caged up, and they got more room than that. Come on, people. So the limitations to be able to put that grass-fed rubber stamp on there, I'm sure the qualifications are like very minimal. But yes, they have said over and over again that meat is absolutely wonderful. But we're going to go back to what we said. I'm going to say what we did before. Venison. I love. Even my stepmom, she was going to church a couple of years ago up here in Blue Ridge. She's now since moved to Florida. And one of the ladies, she came down with something. I don't even remember if it was, I don't remember what it was, but her doctor said, do you have anybody that you know that has any venison? And she said, well, I don't know. I might be able to. I mean, we live in Georgia, so we got lots of friends that hunt. He said, start eating venison. It is going to help your health immensely. And so, it's ground venison is great, a great substitute in spaghetti. Christine, only thing that they make is venison chili. They don't use ground beef. They use
Mhm.
all venison. It is so good for you. And I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
The thing was, when I was in North Carolina, the thing was that they started passing around information that back off the venison because there was a parasite.
Yeah, there's the few states have gone through that. I
So
don't.
I'm saying, I'm saying to myself, wait a minute, what are you talking about? How do they know that from number one? Okay, you go buy your hunting license, you go out and you hunt, shoot the buck, okay, whatever. Take it to the weigh station. They tag it. You take it home.
Yeah.
There's no AQF guy there. There's nobody there that's going to check that meat. So what are they talking about? Same thing when I was in North Carolina. Same thing with feral pigs. Feral pigs you can hunt without a license. You can do whatever you
Yeah.
want it with feral pigs. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you something. I cooked a lot of feral pigs.
Did you?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure we're all females because the males will run you slap out of the house. They
No, they don't. They don't know what kind of shot I am. but but the bottom line is how things are sent to you. So now I get into not a screaming match. I get into a little altercation about grass fed, okay, all organic.
Mm-hmm.
So when we lived in North Carolina, was dealing with bladder cancer,
Mm-hmm.
and my doctor told me after I had 8 surgeries and 18 tumors taken out.
Wow.
So yeah, after the fourth one, they turned around and my doctor, we became friends. I used to bring him zucchini from the garden. Okay, he's an Italian guy from Connecticut. And he says, Tom,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's time for you to get your life in order. You get all your stuff in order.
Your affairs.
Yeah, get your affairs in order because it's not looking good.
Oh man.
Get told that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I turned around and I said, all right, well, you know what? I ain't giving up. So the deal was that me and Marie, we were growing everything. I'm a guy from the East Coast, had no clue what a garden was. Thank God Marie grew up on a farm. Her dad grew everything. We had stuff that was organic. I mean, we were going, and what I was doing was I was taking to my doctor. I was taking him seed packs of everything that we grew. All right.
Oh.
And he said, "This is a good idea, Tom." He said, "Because you know what? Through your story, I can get other people. I let them come down, visit, whatever. We had everything. I mean, everything was right on schedule. How I was trying to do things.
Mm-hmm.
So we were getting ready to get certified to become organic. Ginger, I'm telling you, no lie.
Oh wow.
So 5 o'clock in the morning, I thought we were getting attacked like it was like I was, Pearl Harbor. Nerve. Yeah. I come up, load the gun. What the hell's going on? Well,
Yeah.
the field across from me, they were spraying it with insecticides.
Oh my
Wind was-
gosh.
Wind was blowing, so guess what?
Mm-hmm. It
we're
came
no
over
longer
on your
organic.
crops.
We're
Yeah.
no longer organic.
Oh my gosh.
What a blowdown. We grew everything. Brussels sprouts. I grew asparagus. I started asparagus. Asparagus takes a couple of years. Okay.
Yes,
So
it
when
does.
it was popping through the ground, Marie would go out and cut it, and I would have that in an omelet in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, everything we touched turned to crap. Trying to do the right thing, and especially
Yeah.
with grass fed and stuff. So I sort of lost my mind with some people about
Yeah.
that. Same thing with fish, with mercury in fish.
Yeah.
So I turned around and I said to one guy, I try not to do that, but I said to him, you tell me that in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, there's mercury?
Yeah. Yeah, and back to the deer thing, that was the I can't remember what it was called, but the deer were walking in circles. So I mean, if you look at a deer and it's acting erratically and it's walking in circles, yeah, something's wrong with it. And I wouldn't take it to the processor and say, "Oh yeah, I'm going to eat that meat." Yeah, you clearly know something's wrong with that deer.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean all deer are like that. And you're in a tree stand or wherever you're at, you're gonna, if you see that deer walking around in a circle again, you're not gonna eat that. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
eat that.
I mean, we had me and Lance one day. We were on live, me and Lance, and some guy comes up. Okay, I can't remember his name. I know he's still out there the whole bit. But this guy was talking because Lance was talking to me about type 2 diabetes and stuff like that. And this guy was a type 1 diabetic. All right, and come to find out, he had a liver transplant that failed. Then he had the second liver transplant. This is what he's telling us anyway. And come to find out that he was a meat grader for the FDA. He actually worked at a place that graded meat from select, choice, to prime. All right.
Yeah.
When he had the second liver transplant took place, he was no longer a diabetic, and he was right back to doing what he wanted to do. Yeah. But what he explained to me, I says, how actually do they grade the meat? He says, depending on how drunk you were the night before.
That's not good.
And I looked and I said, are you kidding me? He says, yeah, sometimes you just stamp it up, say, that's good, let it go through. So that spoke volumes to me.
Wow.
Now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist at all.
No.
But I do know stuff is not good.
No.
I do know that stuff is not right, okay? So earlier in my life, I ate a lot of rabbit. I used to hunt. I used to constantly hunt. I liked rabbit and I liked pheasant and quail. That was my forte. All right?
Yeah.
You can't find it anywhere. And if you do, you're paying through the nose for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I totally agree.
My dog walks in circles. Yeah, but your dog's looking for a place to poop. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
Hang on, Tom. 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so I mean, that's exactly where everything is. Everything to me is just, well, I don't know. Michelle, how you been doing? Okay, I haven't been catching up with you. Hope everything's going well. And Simon, what's cooking with you, brother?
Not much, man. Just here watching my mom.
How's she doing?
She's okay now, but had a couple of bad nights this week, so I was like trying to catch up on some sleep.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. I've been. Why is this on here recording? It says you are on. Complete. All right, there you go. You know what I meant to put up on here was that you could stream it on your side too.
Yeah, I have the option.
You do? You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you click on that because that all works out. That all works out.
Making a bunch of crazy in my and the chat.
You know what happened? Where's the comments? Okay. Let's see where I left off at. I'm sure I'm not keeping up the chat. You know what? The keto channel's really, after I switched things up a little bit, it really took off a little bit, and I'm kind of happy with that. I just got I'm got a couple offers for do a couple things with some certain people and stuff like that. So I'm trying to weigh that out. That's not what it's all about, but
are you monetized on this channel yet?
No, that's why I'm trying to do live. I'm way short.
How many watch hours do you need? That was one.
A ton.
Do you know how many watch hours? A ton? Okay. I'll just have to plug my computer in and just let it go all night because I leave it out here in the outdoor kitchen. So I'll just let it run all night.
Yeah,
if you have a playlist set up.
Yeah, I do. Like I don't know. What I did was with this one, this one was, I don't know how to explain it. This one I sort of just was like trying to get away from, this ain't keto, or you know what the hell you're talking about, and this and that, And this one is just let me cook. Let me just do what I want to do, and But with that said, all of a sudden, this one took off like crazy. I mean, with
Mm-hmm.
subscribers and stuff. But you know, I don't have that many. On the other channel, I have close to 900, almost 1,000 videos on that one. So that one I'm not worried. That one's monetized. I mean, yeah, monetized like I get, every 6 months I'll get
Yeah.
$100.
Yeah. I know I was thinking about that the other day when I got that letter, that email from StreamYard. I was like, wow, it would take me all year almost to pay for StreamYard. That's
You know what
nuts. Okay, I got another question for you though.
Mhm.
I have, gosh, I can't even tell you how many hens I have. I think I have about 12. So some are resting, some are taking the time off, and some are just coming into their egg laying season. So I got eggs coming out of my ears.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. I've started making these little egg bites. I put them in muffin tins,
They
shallow,
look great.
little mini muffin tins. Huh?
They look great.
Yeah, I did those with kale and some diced up kale, and I put a little bit of bacon in there with the
Mhm.
eggs, and there's a little bit of milk in there and some spices. Bake them, and then I put them in packs of 2 in Ziploc baggies, and I put them in the freezer, and I could just pop that out for a quick breakfast. I've
Mhm.
made flan about 4 or 5 times. I've made, and flan takes a lot of eggs.
Yeah.
Of course, I make scrambled eggs. I made hard-boiled eggs, deviled eggs. Okay, I need some new egg recipes, Tom.
So,
Dou-
so
When
what
you
I,
Double.
start thinking about things for the Sunday dinner chef, I need some new egg recipes.
so what I would do is step up your baking game a little bit. Bake some
Mhm.
stuff. Okay. You can actually freeze the eggs as far as you could actually, if you can, you separate the yolks from the white and freeze them.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and
Okay.
then just take them out. Use them as you want. And the only reason
For
why I know that
for eating.
huh,
For baking? Or are you talking about for eating, like
just for
scrambled eggs?
eating, yeah,
Oh,
for eating.
okay. Okay.
Only reason why I know this because in my early life, okay, I used to drive a tractor trailer. I used to drive a
Okay.
tractor trailer, and I used to drive a tanker, and I used to bring whole eggs to Tasty Cake in Philadelphia in a
Okay.
tanker, in a tanker, and they would take
Wow.
them. Or yeah, or you can get a can. They would have back in the day. They had canned yolks or canned whites.
Uh-huh.
You could freeze it.
Okay.
But and
Okay.
also though, the eggs will stay for a while if you don't
Hmm.
fool with
Oh,
them.
yeah.
You don't wash them and
If you
stuff
don't
like
wash
that.
them or anything, you can leave them on the counter
Yeah,
for,
yeah,
I think it's up to like 3 months.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because we
And
go
Yeah.
through
and I wish
six.
I lived by you. I'd buy a shitload of eggs off you. That's for
We buy
sure.
Yeah.
6 dozen every time we buy a box of 6 dozen, and it takes us like 2 months to go through them. So
Hmm.
they don't go bad just sitting there.
And
Yeah, I
farm fresh
mean,
eggs, the yolks are so much bigger.
I
Oh,
can.
egg burritos. That's a great idea,
Why don't you
Michelle.
make
Thank
pasta? Why
you.
don't you make some pasta with it?
Well,
Egg
I've done some pasta too.
egg noodles,
I've
and
done
I
some
Yeah.
mean,
pasta. And now I've
Some
never
breakfast.
made egg noodles.
You can do a
yeah, I
breakfast
mean,
tacos too with some eggs, bacon,
Hmm.
and sausage, and
Yeah, that's a good, yeah. I just made some fresh salsa yesterday. So that is a very good idea. I didn't can it because I'm just like, it's so good. I'm probably going to eat it all. So I just put it in 2 containers and put it in the
yeah, we
fridge.
make salsa once a week, and it's just enough barely for the week, But every week I'm making salsa.
Yeah. Frittatas
Yep.
and I've made quiches. I have a little like a silicone pan that has dividers already in it. And so
hmm
I'll pour the quiche in there, bake it, pop it out, and then each little pie shaped piece, I'll have that as a breakfast too. I did that as well. That was really good.
Nine are saying about cure eggs. I've seen people do that. Uh,
yeah, I mean, you
You
could.
mean
I never.
like dehydrate? don't have a freeze dryer because it just would not behoove me to buy one because I'm off grid. It would take me too much gasoline from running the generator to keep a freaking.
I got a smoker out. I got a smoker out on my balcony. Okay, that I could freeze dry. I mean, dry foods with.
Dehydrate.
I'm sorry. Yeah, dehydrate. So I took plum tomatoes, sliced them up, put them in a dehydrator. Okay, and I had a bunch of tomatoes.
A poop ton.
What's up, Lance?
When I got done, I had that much.
Yeah.
I said it's not worth it. You know, by the time they all shrunk up and they dried, I said it's not worth it. Really not worth it. So half the stuff that you do.
Breakfast pot pie. Shut the front door.
Now you see that. Now that's why I like this. Now see, that's why I like this guy. Right
Sleeper coming in. You been lurking, buddy? I didn't see you. Oh my God, a breakfast pot pie sounds so good.
Now let me explain something to you. My buddy Lance, okay, he started doing pot pies, and everybody started breaking his chops. Oh, pot pie! They were fantastic. They were fantastic.
I love a good pot pie.
I don't know. Step up to the plate there,
know about that?
Sleeper.
I don't know if I'm gonna have to see if I'm subscribed to him. Does he have a video?
Yeah, he does.
On a breakfast pot pie?
No, he's got several pot pie videos, but not a breakfast pot pie.
Yeah.
Lance, get on it.
Sleeper BBQ.
You can.
Let me see if I find him. No, I am not subscribed to him, but I am now.
There you go. Lance is a great guy.
We pot pie buddies now, buddy.
Yeah. Lance is a great guy. I mean, he does that stuff, takes his time with it, and they look fantastic. And that many people do that, and he's, well, I don't know, I got my chops broke about it. Who cares? Do it.
Yeah, do it.
So he actually started a pot pie channel for a little while, but he didn't do a whole lot with it, you know.
I used to buy those 98-cent banquet pot pies.
In these little tins.
Yeah, and then I got a little bit older, and I thought I'll graduate to the Marie Calendar pot pie. They're like 5 times the cost, but they're like thick, major pot pies, delicious. Then I started looking at the back of them. You look at the back of the box, and then you'll think, maybe I shouldn't be eating this crap.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah, I tend not to read.
And,
Randy, what's up, brother?
You got to watch what they say on the back of the box, and then you got to make sure and watch for what they're not saying. What are they not saying?
That's how I watch the news.
That's how I got into that with that doctor. Okay. Yeah. I said, here you are. You're using your pre-name doctor, and people are going to take you, to truth. I said, you're full of shit. Exactly what you are, full of crap. And we went, when he did answer me, it was like, Marie says, oh, he answered you. So he puts his pants on the same way I do every day.
Yeah, exactly.
I said, I've been cooking longer than he's been alive, for crying out loud. Yeah, but I mean...
I'm that same way. People don't intimidate me. And I was looking at... Okay, I know you probably don't get... I know you don't get political on here. But I was watching a certain somebody whose name starts with O do an interview with somebody whose name starts with K. And I'm looking at all these people coming up on screen that are saying, hey, and it's this big, huge joy love fest. And I'm like, wait a minute. Can any of you come out here and help me clean up my chicken pen? Not one of you can relate to me. You maybe played somebody in a TV show that could relate to me, but none of you can relate to me. So
and on the same token, right, as I'm sitting there bitching and moaning about taking my pill that I got to take for the rest of my life, or they scared me that I'm going to drop dead of a heart attack. That I can't afford to take that pill. Nah, I don't do that. That's why on the other channel I went a little crazy with things. I mean, I called out everybody that does keto bread, keto this, keto that from a box. I lost
Keto in
my
a box.
mind with
Yeah.
it because they're all full of crap, as far as I'm concerned. So
And I said that to Megan and I were shopping. It's a couple months ago in one of the grocery stores, and she said, "Oh well, look, this is keto," and it was like keto flour. And I said, "You do realize that's like an oxymoron, right?
yeah,
There's no such
exactly.
thing as keto flour, okay?
Yeah.
No, zip it. If you go keto, you just gotta go.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is not
I mean,
keto friendly muffins. My foot, okay? Go watch a
and
few
the,
Tom videos. He's gonna tell you.
and on this channel, I have actually had people come and say to me, "Well, on your other channel, you said." Stop a minute, will you? Just stop it. Okay. Let me be me on this channel. Marie eats this stuff. I don't, you know what I mean? I back away from, like I said, with the hot dog. And if I want to get nuts, I get nuts. You know what I mean? But don't
I
pee on
know.
my leg and tell me it's raining out. Just don't do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, that was kind of gross, but okay.
Yeah, but I mean, it
Come
wasn't
on.
political. It wasn't
No,
political.
it wasn't. It wasn't. Come here. Misty wants to get in my lap
Troy-
so bad. She can't stand it.
Troy
Come
said he
on.
wanted to get into keto just for the bread.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The
I
fake
had-
bread.
Yeah.
The fake bread.
I had one lady say to me on the other channel,
Oh God, your
Tom-
bread stinks.
Tom, have you tried cloud bread?
What?
I said, yeah, my other life. Have
Oh.
I tried cloud bread? What are you, nuts?
Cloud bread?
Yeah, it's made with egg whites, and it's made with by time you get done with the ingredients, okay, you're talking about a $9 loaf of bread that's that big. You know what I mean? Buying this and buying that. Coconut flour. Really? Coconut flour? Almond flour?
Yeah.
Cardiologist tells you to eat a handful of almonds. Okay, a cup of almond flour is close to 110, 115 almonds. It's toxic.
Good.
Yeah, right there.
That
What do you
makes
think
you
they make? When they make when they execute people with gas? Okay, it's from almonds. Okay, that's
Oh
basically
Lord, I didn't even know that.
yeah, that's where it comes from.
So
I can't
what
think of the
all
name of
do
it right
you?
now.
I've seen you use it a couple of times. What all do you use your 00 flour for?
Pasta and breads.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
It
right.
00 is very fine. Doesn't take that much to knead it and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Versus
So it comes to
Yeah.
life a little bit better. So okay, I know you're going to be mad at me. You're like, why are you going to mention that? So if I try to make dumplings, I would have better success if I use 00 flour.
yeah. I mean, it would come up. It would come together. On this channel, we could talk about anything. This is the Sunday
Okay.
dinner show. We can even talk about
Okay.
raisin bread if you want.
Yes.
Yeah, doubles. I mean,
I'm not a big raisin bread, but I love
it's a
some
little-
banana nut bread. Oh, I've made banana nut bread too with the eggs.
yeah. Didn't you do that not too long ago, right?
Yeah.
I thought I seen that. See, and that's the kind of stuff that I really do miss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I told Marie, I said, you know what? I said I can get away with doing a video a month on here, and also my collaborations for the Sunday Dinner Chef, and still keep up my keto life on the other side.
Yeah.
She said, no, you don't, because she eats all the stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Are you
Yeah,
still doing the monthly thing with Charlie?
yep. That's what this Saturday's
Yeah.
coming up. This Saturday's coming up. He's in Italy
Is
right now,
it?
Charlie.
Okay.
Ooh, look at him.
Is he
Yeah,
really? That little
he's-
sneaker.
He sent me a
I
thing.
bet he's having the time of his life.
He's got his arm around the chef, and he said, and behind him is big vats of wine, Chianti, and that's my
Oh.
favorite. I told him you rat son of a gun. I love Charlie. I really do. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's awesome. I love Charlie too. He's amazing. He is so
He
funny.
He sent me a text the morning he was leaving. Well, he says, I hope everything's you hang in there with everything like that, and I'll see you in whatever 50 days, 60 days, whatever it was. This
Yeah.
is not to rub it in, but I'm going to have some food.
Now had gone blah. I can't talk. He had gone carnivore for a while, right? Or is he still doing carnivore, or he's doing Mediterranean?
He's more Mediterranean
Okay.
than anything. See, here's the big difference. Everybody gets confused about this. I'm type 2 diabetic, so I got to be really careful about it. So if you're
Yeah.
just people who are just looking to lose weight or try to get your health back a little bit, yeah, you can do Mediterranean. You can eat beans. You can eat all that stuff like that.
Hmm.
So from when I started the other channel, from when I first started on YouTube here with keto, it was kind of crap. What am I going to eat? How am I going to do this? Well, like that. And then when I started seeing the results, and then it just took off from there.
Hmm.
Starting this channel was more or less, poor me. Why can't I have that? Because look through my recipe books from back in the day in the restaurants. Okay, especially the Italian restaurant I worked in. Okay,
Hmm.
I was the sous chef in this Italian restaurant, and the guy took broken English, and
Hmm.
all I could get out of him, every second or third word out of him was "son of a bitch."
Some of a bitch.
So he looked at me and son of a bitch. So I thought that was my nickname, son of a bitch.
That's one of my dad's favorite cuss words in English.
Yeah,
He spoke very little English. Oh yeah, very little English.
but this guy I learned so much from. You know what I mean? And I wasn't. We had a seafood restaurant, seafood and steaks. That's what we had. And I mean, to the point where I was almost burnt out with it.
Hmm.
But me and my brother had a little tiff, and I left, and I went to work at another place on the beach in New Jersey. They called it the Irish Riviera. Okay, this place was buku money, every Wall Street brokers and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Anyway, the bottom line was the owner didn't pay the taxes, and they closed the place down. So I was in
Oh
dire
man.
straits. What am I going to do? So I went to work for
Yeah.
this Italian restaurant, and what a way of getting around things. I mean, he would make tomato sauce, right, from canned tomatoes, the whole bit.
Yeah.
But then he would put 2 or 3 pounds, which we had a big pot, 2 or 3 pounds of butter in it. And I'm looking at him like, what are you doing? Well, that actually killed the acid in the tomato
Oh.
sauce. So I do that to this day. I'll put it, canned tomatoes, basil, garlic in the pot, cook it, bring it up to a boil, start simmering, and just before I'm ready to serve it, put the butter in it. I'll put a little tail of butter in there, and that takes the acid right out. So I mean
Wow. Maybe I should try
that's the
that
little
with my
trick.
lemonade.
With butter. Yeah.
Butter and lemon.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. So,
I'm kidding.
long story short, this channel here is like more or less like my baby. Like I mean,
Hmm.
certain things I
But you
I
got to
sort
look
out.
at it this way, Tom. Look at it this way. You've come such a long way with everything that you did eat, and now you're eating keto. When I found your channel and started following some of your recipes, even though I wasn't doing keto, I just liked them because they were very flavorful. I have fallen in love with the simplistic flavors. That's what I love. And there are times when I say, I really wish I just want to buy one of those banquet Salisbury steaks and have it because, it's
Yeah.
quick, it's easy. And I used to love it. But, I really am more in love with the new flavors than I am the old stuff, even though it brings me comfort. It's kind of like comfort food, but I know that I can cook something that's wonderful. I just look at, I just think to myself, oh, stop it. Just cook.
Yeah, and we fall into that trap. That's what I do with this channel here. The other channel is more or less, and I got to say this, I get more response from Seniors Food and Life when that crazy Italian I'm married to, she's in the picture and cooking. I get more response from people with that.
It's
I
the
don't.
banter. It's the banter between the two of you. It cracks me up. I love it. I love it.
I don't edit that at all. What you see is what you get. That comes right from the camera. Okay.
I
The
know.
one time she went like this, she said, "Are you on?" I said, "Oh, Greta Garbo. We are, click. Here we go. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. We're
Action.
gonna do, yeah. So we're gonna do a little bit more with that end of it. But what I'm trying to do with this channel is, when I grew up, I was the baby of the family, and Sunday dinner was a big to-do at my house. Okay. Now you got to understand, my dad was a tough guy. He didn't give a rat's ass about anybody. Okay. My mother ran the school's lunch program. Okay. There was 4 schools in where we lived, and she was in charge of all that. So there was cooking going on at my house constantly. So growing up as a kid, that was right there. So that was where I was going. Later on, now there's between me and my sister was 17 years apart. Okay. And then my other brother, who we became partners with, I think there was 10 or 12 years apart, I think. And I think it was more than that.
But
Maybe
you were a
14,
late in
15.
life baby.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
Sunday dinner at my house was, my father would tell him, "I don't give a damn what you're doing. You're coming here for Sunday dinner. Your mother broke her chops. Get here." Plain and simple.
Yeah.
So now you're talking about a guy who was mayor of the town. Okay. My other brother was chief of police of the town. Okay. Then my other brother and then me. I was a young guy. So Sunday they would come, put the stack of records on, and we would eat and laugh, joke around the whole bit. That's gone today. That in today's society, that's gone. It's not there. All right. The closest you get to Sunday dinner is was it Gruber, Grubber, or Grubhub, or whatever it is, delivering food to your house that you don't know who cooked it. So that was
Do
this
you remember
channel.
the show Blue Bloods with Tom Selleck?
Yeah.
That was the thing. You were there. I mean, all of that. I loved watching that show because Sunday dinner, they were bringing that back. I was like, I hope this becomes a thing again, because it's on this show that every Sunday they all go to Dad's house and they all take turns cooking. Who's cooking? Who's buying this? Who's doing what? And it was,
And the other thing, and see, with your channel, okay, when I took a shine to you because here it is. You're out in the dirt. Okay, you're growing this. No, that's serious stuff when it comes to me. Okay, you're back there. You're doing it. And some of the stuff that you did, I didn't know. And that's different channels that I watch. Okay, I can get lost. The other night I was in Paraguay with a guy who does open flame cooking. You don't see that no more either.
no.
Okay, I mean,
Like
he
Cowboy
had
on the Trail, open flame cooking.
This is a 5-star chef from France, but he's from Paraguay. Okay, that retired, and now that's what he does. Everything is open. He's got his own cone that he made. He hangs chickens. He hangs cabbage, all zucchini. Stacks that up on an open flame.
Yeah.
I mean, and patty pans. Damn it.
Damn it, patty pants. I love them.
Yeah, but all that stuff that he's cooking open flame. Yeah, it looks charred and everything like that, but once he opens it up and presents, I mean, just unbelievable.
It's beautiful.
That's what I miss. I'm getting long in the tooth. But we need to get back to that. We need to get people back into doing, the way it used to be. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Can't live in McDonald's.
No. And I'm going to tell you something. We had McDonald's about 4 or 5 days ago. We were out doing a bunch of errands, and I said to my son, it was me and him running around. I was like, "Where do you want to go? Let's grab something to eat. Where do you want to go?" And he said, "Can we go to McDonald's?" And I'm like, "All right, we'll go to McDonald's. I'll just get myself prepared for the MSG headache right now." I'm telling you, 30 minutes after I ate, actually, I don't even think it was 30 minutes, because we ate left, went to Walmart. Halfway through shopping Walmart, I was like, yep, that MSG headache's coming on. Guys,
Yep.
if you eat fast food, think about it. Within the next 15 to 30 minutes, you're going to have a headache. It's from the MSG.
Of
I
course
can
it
almost
is. I mean,
guarantee
just stop and think about the chemicals and stuff like that. I mean, we grew up in that. I mean, that's what most of the cancers and stuff are from, in my eyes, okay,
Mhm.
is from this crazy crap that we've been eating. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I had somebody come to me and say, well, you're right, but now, with different cancers and stuff like that, back in the day, well, they didn't know what they know now. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Through all that kind of stuff. But Jesus, I mean,
And we're the only country that allows so much crap in our food.
there are seven. I could be wrong now, but from what I remember, there are 7 or 8 countries that don't allow foods that we have or stuff that we use here for our food in their country.
Like red dye number 9 or something
Or
like that.
yellow number 12 or whatever the hell it was.
None of that stuff.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's just completely crazy. And
You
and
can't
the
get
sad part
like
about it,
certain candies and stuff in some places because they won't sell them because it's they won't allow it. I mean, they're not making their country sick. We are making our country sick.
and the sad part about it now. So now what you grow, what you can, and what you put up and stuff like that. Okay, people say, "Ooh,
Mhm.
what's that? What's that?" But we'll turn around and I watch a thing about oil. Since that freaking doctor, okay, I
He
watched a
really
couple things.
stuck in your craw, didn't he?
Man, I tell you what. Here you go, buddy.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
I clicked on the thing to go stream to my page, and it kicked me out.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Let me see if
Wonder
it
why.
worked. Oh, let me see if it worked.
So, I mean, I watched this thing about the oils and stuff like that. So, I had one guy say, well, canola oil's not that bad. This ain't that bad. Blah, 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 blah. Well, it's not natural. Okay. So, that's where I draw the line.
Mhm.
Right. Just like how long can you preserve peppers? Let's just say that. How long can you preserve? Well, depending on how you put them up. Like, you can put them up and preserve them for a long time. Okay. But doing it in a way that's not natural, okay, forget about it. You just can't do it.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
you eat like me, I don't know the last time I had McDonald's. I have no clue. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not high on my priority list. So when I cook at
It's not
home,
keto either, I don't think.
no, not at all. But if I do fry stuff at home, which I do occasionally, I use canola. Oh, God forgive me. I use avocado oil and olive oil. Not extra virgin olive oil, but regular olive oil. I'll
Okay.
blend them two together. More avocado than I do olive, and I'll shallow fry with that. Not too much deep frying and stuff.
Yeah.
But you got to educate yourself. So when I tell people, try this or do that, well, I've never done that before. Look it up. Look it
Yeah.
up. Get your phone. Google. Google's great. You don't have to buy it.
Yes.
You don't have to buy an app to do it. But look it up and check things out. Do your research before
Yeah.
you doing it.
Yeah. Do your research. That's it.
I don't know.
Well, guys,
anyway.
I'm over here on the East Coast, so it is getting pretty late here for me.
Ginger,
So,
you don't know how
Did you?
you don't know how much I appreciate you coming up. I really do. Thank you so
I've
much.
had a blast.
Tell Joey hello.
I will. I definitely will, Tom. And I will spread the word that this channel needs watch hours. So
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Please make sure everybody who's in here, make sure y'all share that out as well, that he needs watch hours a bunch. He said that's all he said. He would. It's an undisclosed number.
I'm under 1,000 on here. Which is ridiculous.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Guys, go watch these videos. Then not only are they amazing, you're going to enjoy them, even if you just put them on repeat and you're listening behind you. So, anyways, all right, guys, thanks so much. I enjoyed it.
Bye-bye.
Love to you all, and we will talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
And make sure everybody, if you're not connected with Ginger, please Look her up. Great channel. She got a really good channel.
Thank you very
Really
much,
does.
Tom. I appreciate that. Bye,
Yep.
guys.
Right.
Great person. Really great person. Yeah. So I mean, I'm trying to not get my Irish up or yelling.
Oh, luster's down.
Huh?
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Yep.
I'm trying not to get my Irish up and yell and scream at people. I'm trying to do this the right way, Sam. It's very hard. Very, very hard. So, you know, something I wanted to ask you a long time ago. You do have a Blackstone, right? Is it a 36-inch?
36. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that was my favorite. I had it, mine was I left actually when I sold my place, I left my Kamado Joe Jr.
Mhm.
I didn't leave it. The guy bought it. I built a table, and inside the table I made my from my wok with a hot burner in there.
Mhm.
And then I had a grill on the side, but then half that grill I could put a deep fryer in it. And I could deep fry stuff in it. So half was a gas grill. And then but then I had the 36-inch, and he wanted every one of it, every bit of it. I said, wow. Now I miss it, but I couldn't have it out here if I wanted it
Right.
anyway, so.
My 36, I bought it clearance almost 3 years ago, I think.
Really?
Yeah, it was the end of summer sale type of thing. And I got it for under 200 during COVID, actually.
I had Monument send me out a gas. I was looking for. They sent me out the 22-inch
Uh-huh.
to try to review on it, this and that, and they said keep it. You know what I mean? But out here, I don't know. I mean, you always have problems. Okay,
Yeah.
so out here, the problem was either back east it was too much rain, whatever, blah blah blah, humidity, dust. I opened up my smoker the other day, and I tell you what, it is nasty, dusty, the whole bit. So I got to do a major clean on that, and that's why I never left the. What is this?
That's mine I bought. Sorry.
Oh, all right, no problem. No, I got to set that up on this one here. Anyway, I haven't been using the flat top. I love cooking on it, really do.
Yep, I used it this week. 2 days ago.
Okay.
All those kebabs that you saw earlier.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I don't remember. Yeah. Those kebabs was a package of boneless thighs that I used about a good third of it to make chicken fajitas, tacos out of it on the Blackstone.
Between you, George, and I think who else? Rick. I never ever I got mine in the other room. I have never really cooked
What's up, buddy?
traditional Mexican food. Never. Was always intrigued about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Once I get into it, I started making pepper sauce, like a pasta sauce. Now there's a place out here called La Bonita. All right. I walked in and I had my phone and I said, I always ask, can I take videos here? Well, we really don't like anybody doing that, but yeah, go ahead. And the guy subscribed to my channel. So, I mean, I'm telling you, when I went in there, I couldn't believe the amount of produce. I couldn't imagine, okay, the different meats and stuff that you don't see in a traditional supermarket. Well, that became my favorite spot to go. That's where I shop today. That's exactly where I go. I mean, it looked like they come in with a dump truck and dumped avocado in the center of the place. All fresh, all good, all, great peppers and stuff like that. But I was never, I mean, I've been cooking a long time, but I never really did a lot of, I never got into the roots of it, okay? A lot of similarities to Italian food.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, I mean, there's different sauces and the peppers and the different meats and stuff like that. Hell yeah. So that's when I started doing it. Then I fell in love with a couple different cheeses, some queso and queso fresco and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's my go-to. I fry that now.
Yeah,
That's what I was using a flat top for.
I use my I did a little quick short on those chicken fajitas
Double
earlier.
dog.
That was Thursday actually. Today's Friday, right? No, today's Saturday. I did those Thursday night, and last night I did the chicken kebabs, and then today I did shrimp kebabs.
Now, do you like the thing is the difference between I don't like yellow squash. I should say that. I'll eat it.
Yellow
Okay.
squash?
I like the green squash better.
I like yellow squash better. I don't
You
like the
do.
flavor. I don't like the flavor of the green. It's too vegetable-y for me.
Okay, no, I got you. I got you.
Plus, I've been eating it all my life. My mom puts it in chicken soup all the time, so it's like big chunks of it always.
Yeah, it's a big, I mean, different from doing these different collabs I did on his channel here.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just got done today with one for next week from Sicily. It's all the same. I mean, different sauces, different ways of doing things. I mean, it's basically all the same. Little change things here and there. Mexican food's too hot. No, it's not. It's not. There are some delicious foods that people just, my man right here. Daddy Dutch, what's up, brother? Hey, how'd you do today? I didn't get a chance to click on it. I seen that you were up, but I didn't get a chance to go on.
Yeah, I was asleep actually when he went live. I hadn't clicked on his video yet, so
I seen that he went live, but when I went to go on, it was already, I think it was like 19 minutes done with it. I went on earlier with Eddie, and Eddie was sound like his underwear were too tight. And he was talking. Too funny, too funny. We like I said, Marie's family is kind of, I'm Irish, so the only thing you get out of Irish is a shot of Jameson's and a cold beer, cold Guinness.
This is as close as I'm gonna get. It's a low whiskey.
That's a little vino. So, but I mean, we have different lamb and stuff like that, but nothing to nothing to write home about. I have some potatoes and stuff like that is basically, but I've been doing a lot of Italian food all my life. And, like we said, we had a seafood and steak restaurant. I like delving into some other areas of things, and that's why George, and also Drunken Chef. Hey, try this, Tom. Try that. Do this, do that, the whole bit. And I haven't seen Chef up a little bit. I seen he was on the other night.
He was on in the chat with Devil Dog earlier.
Was he? Yeah. I haven't seen him in a while.
But...
There you go. He's got some great stuff. We use the hell out of that stuff.
I need to finish this before it gets too clumpy.
Kenny, how you doing, buddy? He's driving to Arkansas right now. Holy crap. Well, you just come back from Alaska.
Yeah, I saw that. Golly.
He's my neighbor. He's a great guy. If anybody, check out The Adventures of Kenny and Debbie. He's got some great stuff. Unbelievable. Let's see who else we got here. Nice farm. I'm going to put up and see here.
Let me drop the link, see who wants to join us here.
I'm going to do that.
There it is.
There you go. Let me check over on YouTube.
You can always pin it to the top on YouTube.
Huh?
You can always pin it to the top of the chat on the YouTube site.
Yeah, I thought I did. Let's see. I thought I did it.
Where'd it go? Where is Tom?
Go up to the top. Go up to the top.
Oh, this is my chat. I'm sorry, this is my chat. I was looking for your comment in my chat.
Let me see if I can do it. Anyway.
Yeah, there's no way to pin it. You just go to that comment and hit the little 3 dots, and it'll say pin to top.
Let me go back here. Channel. Jeez. Well, I just click on everything and I lost everything.
Oops.
I don't know. Let me go back here. Anyway, there it is. Anybody want to come up? There it is. I mean, Kenny's getting around. Kenny, you on in the camper or are you on the bike? I don't know where Boo is. But I think last I talked to Boo, she was having trouble with the internet. So copy and paste, Simon, and there, pin it. Yeah, okay. 1 minute.
Okay. But that'll be in this will be your live though, right? So
Yeah, let me see. Here it is, right here.
where'd it go? Oh, right here. Do-do-do-do-do.
Reaction, click, reaction.
Do-do-do-do-do. There it is.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. Edit, copy. Go to mine. Edit, paste.
Oh, that's on yours. Hey, Chihuahua. Dashboard comment. I'm just gonna leave it be. You throw it up there, be great.
Yep, here it is. Hey, Boo. Pin message. There we go. I pinned it to my chat. But
Okay.
they'll click in. And they'll be able to get into your live stream. It's up to you to let them on your page or not.
Yeah. I don't know why it's not doing it for me here. Here we go. One more time.
Are you on your YouTube page?
No, I'm on StreamYard.
Yeah, you need to go to your YouTube and look in the chat on YouTube, and then look for that comment and pin it.
To go to. YouTube Studio. I'm gonna go to home. I lost 4.
What's that?
I lost 4 subscribers on this channel already.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Is them zucchini talk?
Let me go. Yeah. All right, I'm on here. What does it say? Community moderation.
Yeah, go to your chat and then look for your comment, and you should have 3 little dots on the right side of it. Oh, click on that, and then one of them says pin comment.
No, don't say it.
Let me see.
Oh,
Where
on
are
the
you?
bottom or?
No, so hover over the comment, and you'll see the 3 little dots on your right side of the comment.
All right, hold on. I got it. Yep. Paste.
All right, you pasted it to the chat. Now go to the chat and in YouTube, and
should be there.
Yeah, and then pin it to the top.
There it is.
Okay.
It's been so long since I've done it. It's getting old stuff. Simon is not made for sissies. That's for damn sure.
Well, I'm 54 and I'm feeling it, sir.
54. I would love to be 54 again.
I would have to be 49 before I hurt myself. I'm still paying the price for falling down and hurting myself.
You know what? You know what the sad part is? Is that not to get deep into this, like dude was on early. 2 days ago he had knee surgery, and it said everything's been fine the whole bit. I tell you what, over 50, that's a rough road to recover from.
Yeah.
I told the doctor, what else can I have? He said, well, you could smoke some pot and whatever. I said, I'm up for that. I'm used to that. Unbelievable.
Is it legal in Nevada?
Oh yeah, you could. You know what the funny part about it is? You can't smoke it out in the street. You can't, and they have pot places all over the place. Can't smoke in a hotel. Can't smoke in a casino. So they just pass it so that you can. Certain areas they have like a lounge you can go to and smoke your stuff. Whatever. I don't mean every once in a while I might have a vape, depending on how sore I am.
Yeah.
But other than that, no. I even backed off drinking a little bit. I haven't had I have a little wine here and there, but it is. I've been feeling good. So,
Had 2 beers
right,
yesterday, but I hadn't drank in 2 weeks.
yeah. One night you were on with somebody. I don't know, Lance or whatever. One night you had a fistful right there. Whoa.
Yeah.
You go, Simon. What's your bourbon? Is your thing or?
Well, whiskey and bourbon, but mostly whiskey right now. That's all
Mhm.
I have in the house. So,
I don't know if you want to delve into this or not, but what's up with Rick? Maybe we can drum some business up for Rick.
so Rick has cancer in, I want to say, his throat. It, the thing is, it's in his lymph nodes. So,
Okay,
and
that's tough.
yeah, let me get the GoFundMe post.
Yeah, put it up
And
if you can for me.
yeah, I was gonna read it from there because it explained what it was. Oh, this is the wrong wrong message board.
I seen it on Facebook. I like Rick. Rick's a nice guy. Um, that's a tough situation to go through. Really is tough. Yeah, Lori. I mean, we're all whether we're close with one another or not, but we're all in the same boat. We're all friends with one another.
So they found cancer in his neck, lower base by the tongue, with lymph nodes on the opposite side of the neck. Has a large lymphoma on my lower right side of my neck and shoulder. I've started seeing a doctor, and bills are steadily starting. I'm on day 3 of doctor visit, and I already have 8,000 in bills.
Wow.
But yeah, it's as far as I know that. Oh, let me get the actual link for the
Yeah.
for
Michelle,
the.
thank you very much for coming in. Appreciate you so much. Hope everything's all right with you now. Tell JJ, get in the kitchen, cook. Come on.
Share this, copy link, and let me go. Oh, shut up. This is the link for the GoFundMe. It'll be in my chat. I think it'll also come up here. Yeah, there it is. But let me go to your chat and drop it in there too, so people can
Yeah.
click on it. You are Sunday. The Sunday. Hey, Des. And then drop it in here. Oops. Again, this is the GoFundMe for Rick.
Yeah. See if we can help him out a little bit.
Oh, did it post? I can see if it posts or not.
I got trouble right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you watch
There's
the
trouble.
dishes?
There's trouble. There is nothing but trouble right here.
Yeah, Tom, did you watch the dishes?
I invested in paper plates, DJ. No more. No more.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a moderator on your channel.
I think you are too.
Nope, I don't have a blue wrench.
You don't?
I do not.
Oh, hold on. What the hell happened with that?
Hey, Taylor.
Let me go back here.
Yeah, it is on my channel. If you follow me, you can go and see it there. But if I get the blue wrench here, I'll drop it in here too.
Yep.
Cool.
Post something real quick if you can.
Yeah, hey, Chuck.
Not yet. Click on my name on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube, and I'm trying to find you on here.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are, right there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
DJ, what's cooking, brother?
Not much, Tom. Just hanging out, relaxing, you know.
You staying out of trouble?
Yeah.
No, you're not. You know you're not.
All right, there you
Whatever.
You know you're not. I know you're not.
go. There you go. It highlighted.
Yeah, alright. Whatever, Tom.
So Rick is one of the barbecue guys here on YouTube. But yeah, he has cancer, and we're trying to get a little bit of a. Well, this is his personal GoFundMe, but I think we're gonna try to do a little bit of a fundraiser for him as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
He is Rick is really. I guess in the beginning, when I first come on with keto stuff like that, I was not that many people would latch on to me or whatever like that. Boom, he clicked right on. Through the dude. That's how I met a lot of people, was through the grilling dude, and then it just went on from there. Matter of fact, Mike had a great Friday night. The dude, grilling dude. On Friday nights, he had a great live. Had a lot of people come through there, and then he got away from there. From what I understand, Mike is they demonetized Mike for some reason. I guess he wasn't keeping up with it.
Hmm.
Des, hello, how you doing, kiddo?
Yeah, that's him, Des.
I missed Al's live the other night.
Yeah, Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, if you could
Yeah.
help out. I mean, I got to go on there too. I gotta send him something.
Nice.
Thoughts and prayers are good, but you know what? That don't pay the bills. Really don't. Boy, do I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know who can do the dishes for you. If you ever run into a problem about learning how to wash dishes, I got a guy
Yeah.
for you. No.
Yes, think I might
I'd rather cook than wash dishes.
Yeah. Well, Marie, I got to tell you, thank God for Marie. Jeez. All my life I'm used to just cook it, boom, throw the pans. And lately, on some of my videos, okay, you can see her hand coming across, grabbing the plate or a knife or something.
yeah.
That's funny as hell. So, DJ, what's cooking? Anything?
Not much. Just hang out with I'm just, take a day at a time. Waiting till April gets here because I'm headed over to Texas in
Oh,
April.
nice.
You're just 2 states away from me. I mean, what the hell are you waiting for?
Does Eddie know?
Oh yeah, he does. I'm that's the reason I'm going to meet up with him and Jamie. So yeah.
Yeah, meet up with Jamie, and then maybe Devil Dog too. But
Yeah. Yeah.
Bat, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you for all the support you give me, brother. Really do appreciate you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, but it appreciate.
So when you go to see Eddie, I mean, you're going to go in and break chops, or you're going to smoke the peace pipe and make sure everything's okay, right?
run over his toes.
Okay,
and tell him that's from me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Tom, let me tell you this. One of me and Eddie ever at peace.
But here, what I would like for you to do: if you meet up when you're going to cook, make sure you give him a dish towel. Say, here, you got to do the dishes.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Des. That's awesome. I got to get on. I'm staying here. I got to do this and do that. I got to get over there and do that myself. Yeah. No matter when I would go on with Rick early on. I mean, I don't know if I had 100 subscribers or not, whether that means anything or not. But he always acknowledged me, always acknowledged me, and that is the key, right there of a honest, great guy. I mean, sometimes some things he would come up with whatever like that, but that's no matter what. But he always said, "Mr. Garvey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome in." Bingo. Okay, that's where it's at. Great people. I mean, you seen before, Simon. We went from I had 7 people here, and all of a sudden, boom, 21. Everybody
Yeah.
stopped in, said hello, and stuff like that. That's what's so great about this. Then you got to get a ball buster come in and tell me to go do the dishes.
Uh,
You know I love you, DJ. You know that for a fact.
yeah, but I mean, you know, I've been to your balls long before that. I mean,
The classic story. I'll never forget this as long as I live. Okay, me and the drunken chef were doing the first ever one I was involved with, doing a live cook. He's
yeah,
cooking, I'm cooking. Devil Dog and Al, okay,
yeah.
was doing the moderating. All of a sudden I hear Marie in the other room. I hear Marie cracking up laughing. Okay, I said to her, I says, I went off camera. What are you laughing at? She said, DJ said, make sure you do the dishes. I lost it. I said, "It's freaking ball buster." It was the funniest. It made me laugh so hard. It was funny as hell. And that's what. And matter of fact, I can't find it. I got it in an envelope somewhere in here.
Oh, yeah.
This whack job has Jamie make a sticker. Tom, go do the dishes. I said, you can't make this stuff up. You just can't make it up.
Yeah. No, I mean, come on, like, even before that, like, Tom, you did have to admit, like, we talked a year before that happened.
Mhm.
It has always been laughs.
Oh, nothing but the sense of humor. See, that's what makes the whole thing go around. Okay. Now the age, I'm old enough to be his grandfather, for Christ's sake. Okay.
Yeah.
But the whole idea is camaraderie. Okay. We laughed. There was nothing vicious. Never. It was always good conversations whenever we were together. All of us.
Yeah. And there still is.
Yeah. I like to look at it this way, that when we all were first coming up, in YouTube circle, whatever, everybody supported one another, whatever. Still do. All right. Still come back and see. Not chasing the apple anymore, because I got over 800 and some videos, so I'm not worried about. Okay, I'm just putting stuff out and just keep on going, whether I get more or not, and it's been picking up, really is. But to go back to the base when I first started, Belt Loop, Devil Dog were big pushes from me. And that's right there. This guy come in the picture, okay? And then you, by the way, been with me from freaking day one, I believe. I believe that. That doesn't go away. And when you put stuff up on your videos and stuff like that, I'm there. I just don't comment. You know what I mean? Some, whatever. But I'm there. You need something, I'm there. And that's a great thing, Rick. Okay, how I've been there. Believe me. How hard is that to open up to people to get help? Okay, that's hard. That's very, very hard. So let's do whatever we can for the poor guy. I mean, he'll get through it.
Yeah.
He's determined he'll get through it. But in the same token, right now, when that doctor told me get your affairs in order, I looked at him. Phew, this is serious. So yeah.
I already see some donations that just came in right now. So
Okay, good. And
Yeah, I
Chuck,
mean,
here's another great guy right here. I don't mean to cut you off, DJ. I'll give you a minute, 1 minute, right there. Chuck. Chuck's a great guy. Chuck's been with me a long time too, back and forth. He pops up every once in a while. So.
yeah, no, I got you on that, Tom, because, yeah, Chuck's a great supporter. He is. He's been following me for about a year, if not 10 now. And yeah, I enjoy everyone who has ever come to my channel.
Where the hell'd you go?
Yeah, 1 minute is,
Put your light on.
yeah, I'm doing that right now. I have a timer on my
Okay.
light, and
I'm only busting your chops, kiddo.
oh, trust me, I know. I know. Okay, so
Where is your?
what?
No, I'm on Tom's page. I just can't see his thing to share his page. So let me just grab the thing from the web page here. Copy this. I'm just babbling to myself right now, so
Okay.
But we can hear you.
don't mind me.
No.
Yeah, I did the long way around, but there it is.
Hmm.
I have a hard time on TikTok, Instagram. I had to get off. I had to get off Instagram. I had some jerk. I actually got so mad. I said, "Where do you live, you piece of shit? I'll track you down like a hound dog." So I had to get off it. So I just do this in Facebook. That's I have three different channels on Facebook that I'm Sunday Dinner Chef, the Tom Garber the Keto Cook, and I also have Vegas live music and food.
Nice.
That I get a lot of hits from. And what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start doing review, not bad reviews. I don't do that. Okay, I'm going to I'm going to go to restaurants that I particularly like and pump them up a little bit more than what goes on with other people. So.
Yeah.
Life's too short to be an asshole. You know what I mean? Anybody can be an asshole.
There's a lot of
Whoa, man, there's a ton of them. So, yeah.
I haven't come across a bunch of them yet, like throughout all my social medias. But there's a few people that just don't understand, that.
Yeah, no, I get
There's
that.
I tell them I'm physically disabled. They see me, I'm in a wheelchair, but they'll ask me certain things. Why'd you do this or why'd you do that? Because I have to do that that way.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
I just had a little not a bad thing, but I just had somebody hit me with some racial stuff that
Oh,
not maliciously done, not done like that. I'm not about that, Hey, listen, I'm for everybody. You want to live your life, whatever. Don't cross me. You cross me, you're going to get attention. All right? If you're looking for it, you're going to get it.
Yeah.
But my whole thing is, why do people do that? It's too easy. It's too easy to be nice. You know what I mean? Walk away. Do your own thing. I had one guy tell me one time, "You're cooking ham on a keto channel. Who the hell do you think you are?" I said, "Tom Garvey, the keto cook." Hello.
Yeah.
I don't get that. I just don't get it. I don't know. And that's why I don't delve into politics, because politics is like assholes. Everybody has one. So,
Yeah. Hmm.
and a lot of them are dirty.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, I got it. That's why you don't hear me talk about that on mine, because, I can tell for a fact that, my opinion would be different than
All right.
Tom's or Simon's. And,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
I I turn around and being I'm getting to become an old bastard. I try not to be that guy, hey, get off my lawn type of thing, I like
Mhm.
I like to take it in a different way. Okay. You know what? That's a new way of looking at something. Wow, that's a different perspective. Let me try it that way. Let me look at it that way. And that's how I'm going to try to live the end of my life is that way. You know what I mean? Rather than saying, well, back in my day, and I've been saying that quite a bit lately. Well, back in my day, shit changes. So, get off your high horse and see the different way. Technology, okay? I just got a thing sent to me from who it was, I think YouTube. No. It was another outlet that said try AI. Why? Okay, I do pretty well with what I do. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
why would I want to try something different to get more views, to get more? No, I'm not about that. I'm about to making sure everybody, hey, how you doing? Great friend. Hey, how you been? Okay, I've been busy making other videos and stuff, but that's what I do. That's exactly what I do. I don't sit in a rocking chair or watch TV. I'm constantly, creating stuff. Or what I've been doing is going back to my earlier videos and trying to revamp them a little bit. But not. Why would I want to go through AI? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get it. I do that myself. I mean, you won't believe how many times I have gone back to the same topic just to try to get it bevel. So,
Yeah. I had I had one short that I put up in the beginning. Okay, and that thing took off. I mean, that I think it got like 160 some thousand views on it.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean 163 and change. Okay, so that's how it started. They wanted me to some. It might have been, I can't remember now. It might have been through Windows that put it up. We've been noticing this. Try this. Blah 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 blah.
mm,
No, because you know what I'm doing. If I do that, I'm giving up my right of my video. I'm giving them the rights to make an AI video out of it. We can get much
yeah,
more. Well, first of all, okay, I got 3,000 likes on it, and I need 10 million to get monetized.
yeah,
Yeah, what are you, drunk? No, I ain't. Forget about
yeah,
it.
I
I don't know.
got you.
But it's an old guy in this new technology era is pretty easy. I mean, to get lost in. Let's put it that way. My
Yeah.
grandson. I got to call my grandson every once in a while. Hey, what does this mean? Oh, Pop, hold on. Yeah,
uh,
that kind of stuff.
yeah,
Cajun Coin Hunter, what's up, man? That's Boo, ain't it?
Yep. Boo. Yep.
Thanks for topping in here, buddy. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
yeah. I say three words here.
Hey, Shade Tree, I got your pictures.
Shade Tree. Peaceful Des. I
Mm.
seen she went down into Des. Didn't you go down with Ginger and Gary and where was that in Alabama, right?
Yes,
That you
yes,
went to? Pretty cool.
yes. She went up to Pebbles up past. Yeah.
What's up, Super?
Mm.
Where are you? There he is.
Yeah. What's up, Lynn?
Lance, come
What?
up. You want to come up? Anybody want to come up? We got it up on top of the YouTube chat. Come up, sit in. Come on. I ain't gonna go too much longer, but because wait, I think who comes up now? Charlotte and my buddy.
Yeah, I mean, if they're doing that tonight, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They come up usually about 9:30, 10, my time.
Uh, I mean, let me look.
Oh, they're in Tom's chat. Chris, you're
Who
in
is?
mine. Chris King, Eastwind Farms can see Lance or Chuck. That's because Lance and Chuck are in your chat, not in mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not up yet, Tom. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah, good. Huh.
It's funny how you get a hold of some people, and all of a sudden they drop off,
Yep.
and then you don't see them for a long time. Then I've been noticing though, not so much on this channel, but on the other channel that I had one friend up been for a long time. I'm going on 4 years. I'm on 4 years now on here, and I had one guy say to me, "Jesus, man, I haven't heard from you in a long time. Whatever, blah blah blah."
Yeah,
I
no,
don't know. I'm sorry,
yeah,
but
I, I get that too, Tom.
right there.
I believe it was about 3, 4 weeks ago now that I had a poster pop into my chat that I haven't seen their name in like 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
So, I was honestly surprised that they were even still subscribed to my channel. So,
Is
yeah,
everybody knows the Bud files, right?
yeah,
Okay. Now we've been from the beginning, from they went on since I went on, back and forth, back and forth. It'll be maybe 2 or 3 weeks go by, and she'll pop on Bud files showing support. Okay.
yeah,
I see them up on 2 or 3 months, whatever. Boom, showing support. That's how we go back and forth with each other. I know they're there. They know I'm there. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And that's how we do. We go back and forth with them. So it's pretty tight knit people. I mean, let's stop and think about it. I would never know you guys ever. Okay, if it
yeah,
wasn't for this. So when I see people arguing, fighting back and forth about stuff, that's bullshit. Stop it. You know what I mean? This is a great connection. This is a great thing for people that, hey, I don't think I'll be traveling too much anymore. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
So for me to go from point A to point B or go see somebody this and that, however, I see you people when I see my own family.
uh,
So you know,
yeah, I hate to admit it, but that's true for me. Like, I mean, I see almost than I see my family. Well, my extended family, but
Right.
yeah. Huh.
now Kenny, the Adventures of Kenny and Debbie. Okay, he lives probably 4 or 5 miles from me, if that. Okay, and
Uh-huh.
when we first connected, I believe we connected through the chef. Okay,
Yeah.
and
Uh-oh.
let's
Oh,
see,
Are they gonna make it?
I don't know.
who do we have coming up?
Cajun Coin Hunter. There he
There he
is.
is.
Yeah.
You had to put another quarter on the side, right?
Hey,
That's like my
Tom,
phone.
DJ, Simon, how y'all are tonight?
Yeah, boo.
Good, Boo.
Yeah,
How you doing? All right.
good, boo.
Yeah. So
Yes,
like I was
sir.
saying, me and Kenny, uh, I believe the chef said, well, he's out in Vegas too. I said, get out of here. So we met for coffee a couple times. Matter of fact, I put up a short, me and him. I went up to Kenny and I said, hey, do you know how to get to a Starbucks? He said, I don't know, buddy. I'm not from around here. Like that. And it was great. Great to see him. We got together a couple, a
Huh.
little bit. He'd come over. And and that's the way it is, So I like it. I mean, I'm just I'm a happy guy with it. Like I said, I don't go on all the time live. I need hours on this channel. That's why I'm doing it with this here. I started with Blue, not you, but Blue, and all of a sudden she had problems. But you get into the point now. She's from the UK,
Right.
so the time difference when I would go on, she tried to come on. She's getting up 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning to come on live with me.
Yeah.
That's not fair to somebody. So, and then she had problems with her stuff. Very smart person. But we had to give that up too. Plus, I'm constantly editing. That's what I do. I edit all the time. Here, I thought this was going to be an easy job. I thought maybe you just did a video and
So
up it went.
that's your full-time job now, is editing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But who won the 4 channels?
So, Boo, how'd you make out with that storm?
Oh, we made out all right. It went to it went more toward Russ, Smoky Ribs, and it was closer to Smoky than me.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
I went
Russ
over
is-
the Lake Pontchartrain, and Russ is not but about, I'm going to say 40 miles from the center of the lake or something.
Okay.
It's the thing went right through Hammond, close to Slidell. I got a buddy of mine in Slidell, YouTube friend.
Mm-hmm.
He said the power went out for a little while. That was about it. Had a little bit of rain, but they didn't get a lot because the storm broke up.
Yeah.
Was breaking up, and then I don't know how it gained strength right before it hit land. I seen it breaking up. Anyhow, it tore itself up with all that dry air. Russ got, I think, worse than we did.
That's
And
why
he
I
didn't
left.
get much.
Yeah, and see, that's exactly why I left Florida. Huh. I mean, that one year I was there, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I mean, for that 2 years that I was right on the Gulf, right on the west side. Okay, I was like, I could probably spit and hit the water. The
Yeah.
Gulf.
Yeah.
And they were coming in left and right. And then I never forget this little fat sheriff come up, knocked on my door. And he said, Bud, I'm telling you now, you got to evacuate or we ain't going to come and help you out. I said to him, I said, where do you want me to evacuate to? Well, you're going to have to get out. And this and that. We opened up 75 to go north on both sides. I said, go where? You know how big this Gulf of Mexico is? You want me to go, when I get up to the top, you want me to go left? Texas? Or you want me to go right and go up to North Carolina? Last time I did it, we went to North Carolina because we moved from North Carolina down to Florida. My daughter said, Pop, that don't look good. You better come back up here. We got in the car and drove. That son of a bitch followed us all the way up. We got to my daughter's house. It rained like a bastard. So I said,
I
you know what?
remember a couple of storms doing that.
I said, I'm getting too damn old to be worrying about flooding and this and that, and I'm getting the hell out of here. So where did I move out to? Frickin' desert.
The Sin City.
Sin City, out in the desert. Unbelievable. So we got out of today. The other day, I posted on Facebook. I said, well, come out of your houses, Las Vegas. It's 70 degrees. Man, we had some rough weather. Whew.
Yeah.
Who's this here? Let me see if this bell still works here. I might get hit with a chair or something. Hold on.
I got a good friend of mine lives in Panama City Beach. Like you say, you could spit and hit the water. He can throw a rock and hit the water.
Yeah.
And they know when storms are going to hit them. It's not a matter of going to hit North Carolina or Georgia or what, but they know when it's going to hit them. When the storm comes in the Gulf, they have a chance of it.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, believe me, there's a lot of people that are doing that. But I looked at my wife. I said, we're going to leave. Insurance ain't going to cover everything. You know what I mean? At this stage of my life, I can't do the work anymore. You know, I can't fix this and keep fixing that, keep doing this, keep doing that. I said, I think it's time we go out west. So she said, all right, no problem. My wife's the type of gal that if I turn around and said, hey, listen, I got a good deal on a tent. We're going to pitch it out over here. And okay. You know, she'd be right there with me.
mhm.
But when we left Florida, I sold everything. I was telling Simon before, 36-inch Blackstone. I had what do you call it? Kamado Joe Jr. I had all my grills set up. I had everything, nice kitchen, outdoor kitchen set up, the whole bit. When the guy came to buy my house, he bought everything. Bought my tools, all my tools, everything.
Wow.
Well, okay.
The only thing
Smart
I'm a-
move. You didn't have to set nothing up.
I'm a musician, but the one thing that killed me, I had to sell my drums. I play drums.
Oh man.
I took a beating on that, and then when we moved out here again, I said, I'm done playing anyway. Well, I had a guy come get a hold of me. Hey, Tom, I'm out here. We're setting up a band. I said, oh shit.
Yeah, I kind of see the little symbol back right there.
Yeah, so I had to settle for electric set, but
Yeah.
Oh, well,
but it's just just the idea. But there again, stop and think about it. How much stuff I learned the lesson when I moved from New Jersey to North Carolina. When I moved to North Carolina, I paid for storage for 2 years. Okay, when I finally opened, I bought 17 acres of property. Right, I had an old farmhouse on it. I was going to fix it up. Well, I got hit with bladder cancer. So when I went to turn around to get rid of everything, I opened up that storage unit, and inside the storage unit, I had a box, and opened up that box, and I had hammers. And I'm saying,
Had what?
A box of hammers. Okay?
Hammers.
All
Oh,
different,
okay.
all different type of hammers. And I'm saying, what the hell am I doing with this? I paid 2 years on this bullshit. I had an old table saw. I had a dining room set that we never used. I had, just a bunch of junk. Right?
Oh.
Told the guy, here, take it. I don't even want it no more. So when we moved out here, now I got a little Kia Soul. I packed that with whatever we could fit in there. Now we came. That's how we moved. So when that dude turned around and said, I'm going to buy everything. How much? I hit him with a price. He didn't even bat an eye. Okay. I told my wife, let's go.
Where at in Florida?
We were in Tarpon Springs.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I know Tarpon Springs. I used to work on a shrimp boat out of that many moons ago. That boat's probably sitting at the dock rotting or sunk, or I don't know. It might still be a working boat. It was an old diesel sail. I worked that boat in 1979, I think, or 1980.
Wow. Okay.
That was a long time ago.
We left out of there, and I sold that place I was at, and we moved up to Hudson, Florida, and that's where we were right on the Gulf. I mean, right there. And that was a wake up call. That was I enjoyed it. The humidity was ridiculous. Nothing like the heat out here, but it was out here is hot, but you don't sweat like you would do down there. But you do. I mean, it's the hottest I got out here this year was 128 degrees.
Yeah, it gets hot there.
I'll punch the living shit out of somebody who tells me it's a dry heat.
Yeah, the dry. Well, hey, stick your head in the oven at 400 degrees and tell me how that feels. It's a dry heat, but is it hot?
Exactly right. So, it is what we had a rough year this year because you know what? We had a little bit of everything. Dust. We're getting the residuals from that California fires. I can look out my balcony, see the mountains, okay, Rockies and stuff like that.
See the purple. The gray haze.
Gray. You can't even see the mountains. That's how
Wow.
bad it is. You can't even see them. So, different life out here. It's not quite what everybody thinks it is, but I really enjoy it. I really do. I put it to people this way. Why would you want to move to Las Vegas? Okay. Why do you save money and want to go on a cruise? Okay. What do? You go to a buffet, you gamble, you listen to some music, go on a boat. in the pool, the whole. I got everything right here. I got everything right here.
Uh, uh,
I got a buddy of mine. He's in North Carolina now. He moved there from Massachusetts, which
Okay.
ain't far from Jersey.
Nope.
And he's got that Mass accent still. He lives in Aden, North Carolina,
Oh, I guess
right south to Asheville or Greenville.
Greenville, yeah. That one
Greenville.
I
He's
was
in
in.
between Pamlico Sound and the new, Pamlico River and Sound that goes inland.
Mhm.
And the Neuse River, okay, they about, I forget how far apart. Well, he's in the middle of them, but off to the west a little bit.
I was in Clinton.
He's right
I
where
lived in
they
Clinton.
both end, inland, and he's right there in the middle of them.
Yeah, I was about 45 miles east of Fayetteville. So
Okay,
they were
I
not.
forget where Fayetteville is at, but North Carolina, that state goes inland a good ways.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it there. I really
He's
did.
40 miles from the coast.
Yeah, see, I am. I'm about the same. I was like from. I can't think right now. It was Wilmington. That was the closest beach town for me. It was about the same. But I loved it there. I really did. I really did. The only thing I know is I didn't talk to anybody for the first 2 years because they didn't understand a goddamn word I said.
uh,
I can imagine. Yeah, but I tell you what, your accent has changed, though. I mean, you do not sound like you from Jersey. You
Hey,
know,
forget about it. Huh? Don't worry about
uh,
nothing.
like,
hey,
they got people in New Orleans
Tom.
on the Irish Channel. They sound like they're from New York or Jersey, actually, or Mass. You know,
Yeah.
that area in New Orleans, the Ninth Ward and that Irish Channel
Yep.
area. They have that northern accent for some reason. Well, I guess because they from up north, that area
When
originally.
I would go down to a
Hey,
little hardware store down in Salemburg,
Tom.
and
I'm
yeah,
gonna I'm gonna have to make sure you did the dishes.
hey DJ, thank you for coming in, brother. I love you to death. You know that. I
See you later, DJ. Take care.
when I first moved to North Carolina, and I talking to somebody, and the guy looked at me, he just like leaned back, and he said, "You ain't from around here, are you?" I said, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not." It was great though. Great people. I like to get involved not involved, but I like to watch other different cultures. I'm a foodie, so I'm a retired chef, and that's what I like to do. I spent a lot of time in New Orleans, and I would go in and out, in and out. Actually, I sat and had K. Paul cook for me. Right, he had in his restaurant. He cooked. He'd sit there. He was big as a house.
Oh yeah, Paul Prudhomme.
And
He's from about 4 miles from me. That's where he's from.
yeah, Paul Perdon. He said, "How you like it, brother?" I said, "I don't know, whatever, however you serve." He gave me a blackened. That's when he first came out with his blackened seasoning, and he did a prime rib, a blackened prime rib. He
Ooh.
liked to smoke the place out. People choke. But you paid per seat, and he sat back there and he just cooked. And then after a while, they take it outside and they finish blackening it, cooking it outside and stuff. Great guy, great food. Now, with that said, if you're not used to that kind of food, it can get you. It can tear you up. I was staying at the Holiday Inn just outside of town there, and went to a restaurant. And I told the guy I want the snapper suit. Waiter had his pad, and he's going like this to me. I want the snapper soup. I had half a bottle of scotch in me. And he said, "Oh, okay." I ate that snapper soup. I tell you what, you couldn't get a piece of toilet paper between the cheeks of my ass trying to get back to that hotel.
Damn.
That ran through me like you wouldn't believe. But like my point is, the different cultures, okay? The boudin and stuff. People don't know about that kind of stuff. They don't know about it. You know what I mean? You don't hear nobody talking, even out here, about Creole and stuff. That stuff like slowly passed through us. You know what I mean? As far as cooking. That's what this channel is about right here that I have, Sunday Dinner Chef. getting back to that old style stuff. I'm way behind over here. Have you guys ever heard of Renew Barbecue?
Renew? No.
I can't
Say it
think of
again?
first. I think it's Renewed Barbecue. Cajun Renewed Barbecue.
No.
He's from Louisiana too. He had a good channel. I don't know if he had a stroke or something. He had something wrong. Great guy.
Cajun Renew Barbecue?
Yeah. Cajun Renewed Barbecue.
I have to look him up.
Yeah. Great guy.
I need to get that me and Mrs. Cooking channel back active again. It's What's Cooking with Cajun. I've been having that channel for. I've only got a few videos on it. I've been having that channel for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. I've been to Simon's channel on it. I think Russ's channel. I just need to get more videos on it. Get it, I guess, kick-started back again.
Oh, there's Lance right there.
Yeah. See, the other channel I have, how I got started with all this was, like I said, retired chef. I was up to 320 pounds, poor health, the whole bit, and I started keto. And damn, if I didn't lose a ton of weight, almost got my life back together. I've been retired for a long time. I'm going to be 70 this October, so I turned around and I started that channel with a lot of bullshit. People coming after me the whole bit. I don't care about that crap. Come on. But then I started this one. This is my passion right here. This is recipes that I had from when I was back in the day cooking. Sunday was always a big day for me. You know, growing up, even in a restaurant, I would do specials. You know, like half a spring chicken, and I would charge get a family, like do 2 or 3 chickens, half them up for a table of 6 or 8, whatever, and it was like $6 a piece. Everything, soup to nuts, the whole bit, just to bring people together and families on Sunday. Nice afternoon, after we would get done, with the nutty nights, Friday and Saturday nights and stuff. That was my whole thing with this channel here, and I can let my hair down a little bit and do what I want, without being criticized about, well, you're the keto cook and you do this and you do that. Bullshit, So
Bull butter.
yeah, that exactly, and that's exactly what I do with this one here. So, and I got tied up with a lot of great people. We're doing collabs, cooking from around the world. So this next Saturday is coming up on this channel. I'm doing Sicily, Italy. From Sicily, Palermo, Sicily. I'm doing some cooking. I had to do it because my wife's Sicilian. If I didn't do it, I wouldn't wake up in the morning. But that's what. Boo, don't hold back. Do it, man. Do it. I would love to see it.
Yeah,
Sleeper. Because Sleeper Barbecue is in Tom's channel.
What's the matter?
Shady Casey Sleeper Barbecue.
Oh.
There, Shady's in my live, and Sleeper is in your live.
yeah, I got both chats popped out. I got both channels up, both YouTube lives. Both paused naturally since I'm on here.
Right.
But you were always on earlier. But when I went on Tom's channel, when he put it up, I just popped out the chat and I made it about that big. So I got your chat there, his chat there, and then my StreamYard's in the middle, on this side of it. So I can see both of them.
That's what does that too. She's got both of the Tom and myself open on her screen.
Yeah, this one's suffering from some watch hours. This one here. This one took off out of the gate real quick. I got a lot of Europeans, a lot of people from Germany and stuff like that, Italy, that took off with this channel here.
Well, see, on this channel that you did the cheese, the
fondue.
The fondue, yeah.
Yeah, on this channel here. Yeah, I was doing a series of forgotten foods from the 50s, 60s, and 70s.
Right.
And that
Yeah, I saw those videos.
that took off.
Surfing,
like,
those
holy
surfing
crap.
turfs,
Yeah,
seafood and beef, or pork,
Yeah.
what have it. Seafood and meat.
I also what I'm trying to do is I'm trying this like I said, this one I let my hair down, but more back to what I used to doing. The keto channel I started because 4 years ago because I had problems. I was not healthy, and not that I'm trying to push anybody to do keto. I'm just showing everybody my way of doing things. Okay, and I lost 72 pounds. Got my life back. Got off 13 medications. And all this bull crap. So I get I get a lot of people tell me, I don't eat that keto crap. What's regular food, you moron? What are you talking about? There you go.
I got a box of them
Yeah.
too. I got more than that.
So I'm down to 3 medications, and I go back on the 7th, and we're gonna have battle royale. Me and the doctor. And they told me this ain't sustainable. Yeah, keto's not sustainable. I said, oh, really? I said, I've been doing it 4 years. How's and my numbers are dropping. What's going on? It's just but it's just one of them things that yourself. You eat. Everybody says you are what you eat. Yeah, to a certain extent. Vegans. I have people saying, "Well, you're crazy for eating meat, and that's why you're in." You know what? You're full of shit because you're eating plants. That's it's my way of talking about it. So now you know why.
I think I'm a vegetarian in a certain kind of way. Cows eat grass and plants, and I eat cows.
See, there again. That's why I know I liked you right off the bat because see, I'm a vegan myself.
You're doing the vegan the hard way.
Yeah, but you know what? I have one guy busting my chops about eating pork. All right, here we go. You know what I mean? And I tell the people, you do you, and I'll do me. How about that? And just plain and simple. One guy said, "What is keto diet? You can't live on it. You can't." Here I am. I'm not in a box. So you know what I like, Boo? Here's what I like. Now I hit that certain age. Now I get all this stuff from funeral parlors. Okay. We can right now for $2,000.
Hey, look who it is.
We can do a nice deal for you. Okay. Wait a minute.
One more down.
Drum roll, please. He's even talking Italian right now. Bueno. Charlie's in Italy. Right now. He's on vacation.
So is it tomorrow? Is it
Bonjour.
tomorrow in Italy or is it yesterday in Italy? I can't even talk right now. I think that whiskey's working.
He is actually. I've been living through him for the past couple of days, watching the stuff he's been putting up. So unbelievable. I lost my train of thought. See that what he does? So when Charlie gets back, we're gonna have to do a live with him. I'm gonna have to debrief him on his his traveling. He's go ahead.
When I was a kid, I ate a lot of fast food. I seen Shade Tree Shack put that comment. He's a vegan. His just runs fast. When I was a kid, I ate a lot of fast food. Squirrels, rabbit, deer. When I did in the woods and got all that, got my food myself. That was fast food.
I was talking earlier. Ginger was up. Ginger's nothing homestead.
Right.
And she lives in Georgia. Okay. So she said, that venison and stuff, and she heard people, eating venison and stuff. So when you were a kid, man. I love it. Oh, Charlie, don't make me put on translate. So, we would talk. That's when I was a kid. That's what we did. We hunted. We had squirrel. I mean, rabbit was my thing. And then Charlie now is in Italy, And when I was getting ready for doing this collab I'm doing for next Saturday, rabbit was like the number one protein that kept coming up as far as food. And back in the old days, that's exactly what they ate. Rabbit, cut up rabbit. They would make it all different ways in Chianti or Marcella wine or whatever. You know what I mean? You don't see that no more. You don't see it. Bothers me. Really, that kind of stuff bothers me.
I've heard of that one you mentioned, that Marcella wine. I've heard of that dish there, rabbit like that.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's all different ways you can do it. I mean, just the protein. I eat squirrel. Everybody looks at me like, what are you, stupid? The only thing I got to tell you, the only thing I did have a problem with was raccoon. I couldn't get the raccoon down for some reason. I don't know if it was just because I knew what it was or whatever. But that we used to coon hunt at night. You know, we used to go coon hunt, and then when it come time to eat it, I'd eat just about anything. Had a rough time getting that down. But
I prefer a coon as a pet, you know, a young one, you know, as a pet. Then, you know, because you get them when they're young, they, you know, like a dog, just about, or a cat, like, you know, the behavior between a dog and a cat. So anyway, I've ate, you know, coon already. It's real good meat. You know, I just prefer a young coon than a big old older coon, you know.
Yeah.
Young ones seem to be more tender. You know, Missy can make a good gravy out of anything. My wife, Missy, she is an excellent cook. You know, and there's quite a few YouTubers that have ate at my house, you know, from out of state. Ohio, you know, I've had YouTubers from Ohio come down here, from Denver, Colorado, all over the state in Louisiana, you know. In fact, with a lot of people, they ate Missy's cooking when we used to have the Bayou Garden get-togethers. We'd cook. And, you know, that was a lot of food. You know, a lot of people, 40, 50 people coming from all over. You know, Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida. One guy came in he was from France, but he lives in Australia. He was living in Australia at the time. He was part of the Bayou Gardener group, a forum. And, you know, sharing pictures and stories and stuff like that of gardens and you know, your small farm, whatever you had, and, you know, and he came over here and for the get together one year. So but Misty, she can, you know, Cajuns, you know, that's slow cooking. You know, it takes a while to cook. Paul Prudhomme, he was like, you know, since a restaurant, you know, you can't. You have your dishes already prepared and stuff, and, you know, in a cooler, and you just reheat, you know, portions of it. Paul, he liked to cook hard and fast, you know, hard and fast. No freezers in his restaurant. And that was a true story. If that food wouldn't sell like in 4 days, it was thrown. You know, like say if he cooked a seafood gumbo. If all of it didn't sell, but he had a lot of clientele. He had a lot of customers. His restaurant was always busy. So he didn't have to worry about throwing too much food out, you know, if it stayed in the cooler more than 4 days or what have you.
Me and him, how we got, when I sat down, because it was a premium price to sit down at his table for him to cook you. He had a kitchen in the back that was fully staffed, and they would rock and roll, people in and out, in and out. So talking to him, what got my attention with it was with the different roux that he would make. Okay.
Blonde roux, dark roux, medium, dark.
We went through that whole thing, and he sort of tried to, you know, told me, you know what? Don't make a you know, dark roux. Don't make a blonde one. Make it blonde, this and that, and use that because you're going to have lighter sauces and stuff like that. So now if you're going to work in a restaurant and you're going to do a lot of thick, dark gravies and stuff like that, use the darker roux. But he said, you know what? Dark roux is just 1 millimeter away from burnt. He said, if you don't watch it. He said, so if you're going to try to work with that, do that. You're going to wind up getting in trouble. Don't sweat it, brother. Don't sweat it. Just great guy. He was a great guy. The last time I seen him, I mean, even if I bumped into him, he would never know me again. But it was just the honor that I had, okay? Because back then, nobody knew who this guy was. Okay. And then he started with his different blackening seasons. Okay. And he
Yeah,
had
black and red fishes would put him on the map.
I mean, that brought him right to the top.
Yeah.
And he told me, he gave me the one for the beef. Okay. And honestly, when I first had it, I said, it's burnt. You know, the outside's burnt. But you acquired a taste for it. And he said, brother, don't do this in your restaurant. Don't do it. Don't do it in the restaurant. You had the fire department there in a heartbeat.
What's up, Papa Texas?
What's up, Papa Texas? How you doing, mon ami?
You got that.
Survive swap.
Papa Texas, what's up? Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. So yeah, that was a great experience for me. And then you go into the different places and stuff. My nephew went to Tulane, and he worked in Pat O'Brien's, bartender and stuff like that. So getting around and different places like that. Then when I lived in Katy, Texas, and I would make a run over to New Orleans most of the time. Great food, but I tell you what, if you're not used to it, people turn around and say, I didn't care for that. I didn't care for that. Try it. Give it a try.
All right, good night, Des.
Des, thanks. Appreciate it. Get a good night's sleep.
All right, Des.
She put in both chats.
Bonne nuit. Yeah, that was easy. Type it in the first and copy and paste it on the second.
Oh, yeah.
I can't type that fast. I mean, there's people that can, they amaze me,
Some people get mad at me if I go in live with them and I'm in the chat and I go to type. I tell them I can't type. I'm poke and hope type of dude here, but just when it comes to that.
Oh, I might have a special guest Thursday night, Simon. I talked to him earlier today. He told me, he said, send that link on. I'll be there. So I want to see. I want to make sure first. But you might want to come up Thursday night in the panel. I'll send you a link.
Usually I'm not home Thursday nights.
Huh?
Usually I'm not home Thursday nights.
Oh, really?
Unless
that's why you hardly never
right.
come up.
So unless you're on like real late on Thursday night.
Okay. I need to start going back to Wednesdays because I got a buddy of mine. They got a channel called College WFB. College College Wide Right Football. Anyway, they predict and all that, the college teams and stuff. They talk about the team, predict the scores and who's going to win, and for the Saturday and the Friday and Saturdays whenever the college plays. But I'm gonna have to start going back on Wednesdays.
That's called sportsbook out here. It's right down the road from me. There's a place called South Point. South Point's the only place that, there's a couple of other ones, but this is the only bigger one that is self-owned. One man owns it, and he is a friend to the regular guy. He in fact, this year they're hosting the NASCAR race. They have livestock show and rodeo out there. They also have the indoor bull riding. They have 2 or 3 theaters in this place. A big arena, the whole bit. And I got talking to his, I guess the general manager, of the place, talking about how can we hook up bringing barbecue out here. Well, his eyes got like $2.50. What do you mean? Well, having a barbecue competition hosted by here. Not many places do it, or they don't do it at all. There's only 2 or 3 good barbecue places out here. As I'm talking about bringing people in from all over the country. Well, his eyes got even bigger. So he said, you know anything about that? I said, I don't know shit about it, but I tell you what, I know how to promote things, and I can guarantee you one thing. I get a hold of a few people, and I guarantee we'll put something together. He says, let me get back to you. I haven't heard from him. But I have another place where I used to play in a band. It's called the Pass Casino. Very interested in doing it. Very interested. So that might be the thing of the future. Gay ass time zone.
Ram D. Where RX
Hey.
is tonight? You probably no. I don't know how the schedule is right now for work.
He was in
Usually, when
earlier.
you're on a turnaround, you work 7 days a week.
Yeah, he was on earlier. He even uploaded a video earlier tonight.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he might be off on Sundays. I'm not sure, but he was on earlier. He might have a half a day tomorrow, actually.
Yeah. NBL, yeah, I am. I'm in rehearsals with another group right now. I don't know where it's going to go, or what's going on. A little bit country, a little bit of rockabilly kind of stuff. I don't know. They tell me rehearse. I go, show up, and that's what I do. I would like to see us getting going again. Really would. Yeah.
Oh, he's still in Georgia. Okay,
Yeah, he's been there a week.
he's been there longer than that. He's been in there a month, huh?
No,
Or
sir,
he's in a different place because he's been in Georgia. He was in Georgia a while back.
Yeah, he was
go
home for
back?
he was home for about 3 weeks.
Okay, then they called him back over there.
Yeah, he left a week ago tonight.
Yeah, I seen him. I seen
Oh,
him when
okay.
he was making an offset.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a my wife's cousin owned a tank cleaning business up north, and they would send guys in to clean the tanks. And I got friendly with one of the guys. They got me a 24-inch pipe from the pipeline. 24 inch
yeah.
steel. I don't know how big it was, but this guy actually cut the bottom out, made legs out of it. I had a hunting cabin upstate New York. He made in the bottom of it. He put bolts and welded the bolts in the bottom, and put a rack on the bottom, and then on top put bolts around it again for another rack. So in the bottom I could put a pan, put charcoal, charcoal, whatever. But I brought that up to the hunting camp, and that's what I cooked on. We'd fire that bad boy up, and that run all night long. Yeah, unbelievable.
Oh, so you use it as a stand up?
Stand up, yeah, stand up.
Okay, all right, not a horizontal style pit. Okay, stand up like Old Smoky or whatever. Okay,
It was 30. It was 36 inches by 24.
Okay,
And then
that's a good size.
underneath the rack where I put the lump charcoal, I put in a gas burner. So I would put the lump charcoal in there, fire the gas burner up, okay, and that would
Start to go. There
my
you
nephew,
go.
my nephew was a tin knocker and worked for an air conditioning company, and he made me a hood. They go up and we put a bathroom fan up in it and a chimney that went out, and that's how I took all the smoke in. That's what I cooked on up in a hunting cabin.
Yeah, good idea. Every time they see down here in South Louisiana, a lot of oil field country. And we see an 18-wheeler full of caissons, 24-inch or a bigger pipe on an 18-wheeler trailer. And, man, I'd look at that and say, man, look at all the barbecue pits rolling down the road.
That's right. Yeah. When I first met Randy came onto my channel for a long time before I ever knew what he looked like or anything like that. Randy was right there. Same like Simon, okay? And when Randy first started started putting out videos, he had an old Smoky. All right. When I lived in Houston, that was my first barbecue. Married, bought a house down there. I was working in Houston. And that was the first grill that I bought as a married man. And I tell you what, I wish I still had that son of a bitch. Boy, that thing was fantastic. And I seen Randy cooking something. I said, God damn it, I had the same thing. Yep. I went through Texas when moving out here from Florida to out here, and when I went through Katy, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe how it changed. There you go. You got one, right?
Yep.
That's her.
Mm-hmm.
I think mine was galvanized. I think it was nasty looking.
There you go. Now it's playing.
Yeah, there you go. That's her.
I remember back in the day, man, those things were a dime a dozen. They were cheap. You know,
Yep.
not cheap quality, but I'm talking about the price.
Cheap.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can get them back in the 70s, late 70s, or mid early 80s. You can get those for I think it was like $18, $18, less than $20.
They would cook chicken, boy. I'd cook the hell out of chicken with them. Get a half a chicken on there, a whole chicken. Bank it up, bank the fire on one side, put them on the other one. Wow. Yep. I get that summer gun so hot you could actually see the outside of a glowing metal being shaking like this.
Man. I'll be back in a minute.
Yep. There you go. There you go.
There's some chicken wings a while back.
Yep. Oh, wrong guy.
Do that one more time. There you go. Oh,
What the hell?
you gotta click on my face.
I removed you.
All right, now you can click on my face. It's the other square. There you go.
Yo. That's it.
There you go.
What do you got in there? Briquettes or you put lump in there?
That is lump, and a little bit of hickory.
Chunks?
Yeah.
Now see, that's why I like her. I didn't care too much for briquettes. I didn't like them.
Well, I do have briquettes only because I got 2 more bags to go through briquettes, and then I have some more lump. But I'm using it just because I have it, you know.
Yeah, I'm looking right now for, like I said, I got the smoker outside. But what I'm looking to do is I see Anthony had from Fire Cup, that little box he had. You know what I mean? Something a little bit bigger. That I'd be able to fit that right into the smoker, and I wouldn't have to worry about nobody looking at me with a live fire.
That's one thing I don't have to worry about here, man.
Yeah, I'm in like restricted area. You know what I mean? I can have the electric. I can have the electric out there. Nobody really bothers me though. You know.
They do make an electric smoky.
I got it. I got electric smoker.
Oh no, a smoking. Oh, smoking that's electric.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
I used to have an
Did not know
electric
that.
smoker, years ago
In fact,
when I was in Mississippi. Right, not long before
Thanks, Charlie. Appreciate it.
Katrina. Not long before Katrina hit. Katrina took it. Not Katrina. Yeah, Katrina. 05.
it's electric smoker.
I'll be damned. That's small.
Yeah.
Oh, smoky.
Let me see.
This one I got. I mean, like I said, no matter where you live, you get some kind of obstacle you got to go over. But out here, a lot of dust. So inside, I mean, the other day I went to open up the smoker. I was going to smoke something. I opened up and it just was grime and soot and just dust, dirt. I said, I ain't going to take a chance with that. I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? So, but I got to clean it now. So living in an apartment's pretty hard. I never thought for sure after I left Florida that I was going to like living in an apartment. But one day I had a light bulb go out and I had to call maintenance to come change the light bulb. Guy come in with the ladder. Okay.
My Blackstone. Blackstone has click on me there. I have that cover for the Blackstone that covers the actual griddle.
Okay,
and
I seen it.
And then I have an actual cover that covers the whole Blackstone. So
yeah, I get it.
Kind of like this
do
one.
Something.
Oops. Kind of like that. It's
Okay.
a cover, and then I have double covers basically, but it keeps it from getting rusted also because mine lives outside.
Yeah, I had the one in Florida. I had in the carport like type of thing, and I had built a table around it, the whole bed. I even had a gas burner inside this cabinet that I made for my wok. So I would cook at high heat, high flame, the whole bit on that. And that, when that guy hit me with, I'll buy everything, I was like, whoa. Okay, in the beginning, yeah, that was great. Once I get out of here, I look at my wife, I can't cook anything. I just can't do it.
All right, Tom. I think I'm going to head off to bed, dude.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to hit the trail myself.
Yeah.
Been on 3 hours. I didn't think I was on that long. I appreciate each and every one of you. You don't know how much I love this. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in. Means a lot to me. Really does. Great people. Simon, I love you. Boo, thanks for coming up, brother.
I appreciate you having me up, Tom.
I might even
Thanks,
swing
Tom,
around
good
on you.
seeing
I might even swing around and see you Thursday.
There you go. Appreciate it. All right,
See you
everybody.
around.
Appreciate the links, y'all. Appreciate y'all having me up. And look, y'all know the routine. It's good being north of the grass. Y'all stay safe. Be that way. Be that way. Stay safe. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later.
I love it. Take care, guys.
Right. Oh, Tom, you got to end the lives here. Yeah, it's our show now. Boo.
I thought I hit the leave studio. I guess it didn't click on it.
No, Tom needs to end the
Yeah.
live.
He probably. Let's see. I'm looking at the timer. Okay. Yeah, you might want to send him an email and say, you need to go back in and hit end broadcast. He probably left the studio. Remember, it's been a while since he done this. He had said, it's kind of coming back to me. It's been a while since I've done this.
Mhm.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for coming in.
Ah,
All right, how the hell do I
There's a little button on the top right hand corner, that little red button.
Yeah.
End stream. There you
right
go,
here.
Yeah.
Right here. In broadcast. Then you leave studio down at the bottom.
All right. Take care, guys.